podcast is part of the No Phony Podcast Network, the home of independent awesomeness.
Hello. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, and welcome to a Grateful Close podcast. I'm Jared.
I'm Andrew.
I'm Morgan.
And I'm Steve.
Smart boys, forgot your name, Andrew. I was like, hell of a long pause.
Yeah, we're missing someone, aren't we? So it felt weird.
It is. Dean's not here. Dean isn't you. He's not going to be up for the next few podcasts for various reasons, but when we're actually all together again, he's going to come back, which hopefully is soon.
I think he's missing Dad's arse.
We have actually got... Yeah, he is. We've actually got quite a bit planned for this future of this podcast, which if you stick with us, it should be quite cool. Like,
cool.
That's if we haven't.
Did you just make us
each other by then. Yeah. That's if we haven't killed each other then. Because right now I want to strangle Soxy with his fat head. I want to fucking rub Morgan's bald head. And I want to punch Steve in the face. It's exactly what I want to do.
Hello?
Fuck you, Steve. Fuck you. Don't pretend you can't hear me, you dick. Anyway, I've got a new family member this week. I've got a new. What's that, Mox?
New family member.
Well, yeah, a new member of the household. I've just adopted a new cornea parrot. She's 10, and unfortunately, her owner died from coronavirus.
Oh, really?
Which is awful. Yeah, so they were looking for a new home for her, so I took her in, like, bless her. She's lovely little thing, she is. She's 10. She's a black-capped cornea.
Okay.
So it's gonna be a pain in the arse at the moment to get her used to the house and used to the environment. Like,
no, it's used to you, Darren. Get it right now, it's used to you.
Yeah.
Everyone else is fine. It's just you.
No, none of his best like him as it is. I know he's bringing
that
it
is true. That is true.
Not even Loki likes you, but Loki's like me more than fucking you.
Oh, that one?
I said, how long do they live?
30 years.
Really?
Or 11 in Jared's house.
11 in Jared's.
Well, my bird actually attached himself to Steve the other day. And when I went to take him off his shoulder, he fucking bit me, the prick. He's like, nah, I'm staying here.
Loves me.
Only fucking thing that does love you. You dickhead.
Oh.
Andrew loves me.
That's right.
After last week, you should be doing lots of things for me.
Why? What did you do last week? What did you do? Oh, with me winning, you mean?
Showed you for who you really are. In the end.
Cheers, everyone, for all the messages as well. Fucking like to thank everyone. Thank you.
Alright, they're going to give you his acceptance speech.
Fucking
hell.
Not only one quiz I won 2.
In fact, I'm going to get him a little trophy here. Brains of Britain written on it.
Oh,
dickhead.
Talking about Brains of Britain, right? this is going to probably be one of the best fucking stories I've probably read.
Go on.
What is that?
What is it?
But do you want to read it out to us, dickhead?
Yeah, no worries. So this is a COVID-19 message, right? Spot the mistake. No parking enforcement in operation.
No
parking enforcement in operation.
Oh, okay.
Right. So this was a council thing put in Ludlow, right, with a punctuality mistake. There's supposed to be no parking, full stop, enforcement in operation. And people were then parking in the car park where this sign was saying, there's no parking enforcement, and getting fined up to 90 quid. And they were pointing to the sign going, so there were 6 signs put up on the lamppost, and all the signs were taken down, remade, and put back up.
Surely, in a court of law, they could get away with that, couldn't they?
Probably could.
No, you will.
You will.
I will.
Yeah.
Takes all the way, does it?
Yeah, those car parks are rip-offs.
Yeah, the parking ones. Like, we went to Ponty the other day, and they're doing work in Ponty and Taft Street, and they're telling you got to park down the car park to then just walk into town. When you got people just going down to the car park, spin around, and then just park in town anyway. So why are people there in the car park saying park in the car park when you're going to just go down the car park, turn around, and go back, and then park in town? Crazy.
Yeah. Talking about parking, any of you been to the new
No idea
co-op
what
yet
you said.
in our village,
You
Gilbert?
know what?
I have.
The new co-op?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Have you seen the parking?
yeah.
Why the fuck are people parking outside of the car park? It's fucking
Dunno.
annoying the shit out of me every time we go in. There's a brand new fucking car park, whatever you call it, and people are
And they're parking
going
outside
in
the
there and
co-op.
parking on the curb, like.
Yeah, it's not just that. You got the mother and child space. You
I've
got the
no
disabled
idea.
stick. One
Yeah.
of each.
It's
They're
Gilbert.
all parking in them.
What do you expect?
Fucking
Morons.
Well, boys, sorry about that, lads. We had technical issues. Andrew's going to have to cut that together.
Yeah.
Child couldn't speak.
But I think we were talking about the co-op and the parking, I think, weren't we?
Yeah, that was the last thing.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's stupid because you got a perfectly good car park on the back and they still just parking right outside the front doors.
Exactly.
But that's
What
people's
bothers
views.
me, what bothers me is Kath, Jared's missus, Kath, who she parks Jared up before she goes in as well.
That is true.
That's true.
I'm outside with the dog. Anyway, Steve, what news have you brought this week, bud?
I have got a second piece of news before the mattress falls on your head again. But go on, Steve.
Not a drop of professionalism, is it?
No, I think.
Wait, can I just stop? Can I just say to our listeners?
Please stop.
Can I just say to our listeners, if you're driving right now or operating heavy machinery, pull over and stop because Steve is going to give a speech of some sort. You may fall asleep.
Speaking of which, vehicle-based. 2013, Russia, they had a bit of an epidemic, and now they had it before the pandemic. And this epidemic was the rich people in Moscow were renting, fitted out posh ambulances to get through the traffic.
Fuck off.
Cheeky bastards.
Fucking fair play.
180 quid would get you through the traffic. Police found it, like I said, 2013. When they stopped the cars then, they started them again. They saw that the ambulance was doing it wrong. Yeah, they were going through the traffic, not like they would normally do. Pulled them over to see what was going on, looked at the driver. Didn't look like a proper driver. Opened the back up, and it's like a fucking limousine.
Well, what worries me is, what if somebody has an accident and the ambulance they flag the ambulance down? Please help, please help. They fucked.
You just keep driving.
Exactly. You drive past and you blame the NHS, isn't it?
Fucking crazy Russians.
Oh, yeah.
Absolute crazy Russians. You can't trust them Russians, boys.
bit of second news for me, right? This is it's a story that you can either laugh or just be sad about it. Because it is
Brilliant.
It is quite fucking a laughable fucking title. A man killed after being attacked by a herd of cows in Yorkshire. So there we go. See, so it's either a laughable or a sad fucking story. To fucking
sad. It's very sad. The man lost his life, Andrew.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, an 82-year-old male.
Oh, he's quite old.
And a 78-year-old female, so husband and wife, were out for a daily walk in Yorkshire, and unfortunately, due to unforeseen circumstances, the guy got fucking trampled over by a herd of cows after walking into a field where calves bid like cows, whatever it's called.
What?
Yeah, that's where they get pissy.
What were they, calves and cows?
Calves and cows.
What was the unforeseen circumstances?
They didn't
see it coming, that's what it was.
Yeah, they just fucking got fucking run over by a herd of cows, but that's what it said on here, so... The 78-year-old female still in hospital with head injuries and stuff, but yeah, unfortunately, the 82-year-old female got run over by cows.
You know.
I've been chased by a sheep once. That wasn't nice.
Was it a sheep or a ram?
He's a ram, wasn't it? So I've been chased by a ram, actually.
Well, after his missus, should have.
Well, she was a good-looking sheepdog. Like, give her the eye, give her the wink, get it? And he was like, nah, but back the fuck off.
Loads of people are scared of sheep. I'm not bothered, like, but
me either.
About them freaking them out because of shit like that, because they got that herd mentality, haven't they? If one of them goes, they'll all go, sort of thing.
No, they don't fuck about
that was Jared's unforeseen circumstance as well. He's seen a herd, he just followed him. He's a complete sheep.
Remember when we done thoughts on the toilet a couple of months back, Steve?
Oh,
well, I actually had a thought on the toilet the other day. I was just thinking randomly. I thought, what would happen if every single animal on Earth, right, started attacking humans? We wouldn't stand a fucking chance.
Dead.
We wouldn't stand a chance, you wouldn't.
I read a fact not long ago. I can't remember where, but if all the spiders in the world worked together, they would overrun and kill every human in like days or something. Something crazy.
Yeah, that's terrifying, Mox. That's absolutely terrifying.
Think of that, fucking hell.
Fact that.
Never decide to work together, like.
We would have more of a chance with animals than we would with insects.
Yeah, I agree.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That used to be some of the scariest films I used to watch was when they'd have animals. Even giant rabbits used to scare me when I was a kid. That's the films they made.
What about that rabbit from Monty Python? Run away! Fucking come up, tuning necks off on that. Run away!
What was it
Never the
called?
best.
Shit, that's gonna bug me. I gotta look at it.
Well, the rabbit.
Yeah, wasn't it? What did they say it was? The something beast or something?
The beast died. Something beast, isn't it?
Yeah.
Fucking rabbit.
Then it is.
Fucking brilliant.
That's just a rabbit.
Yeah. Run away! Oh, Steve. Usually every week you watch our podcast back and you find the mistakes and retractions. So come on, hit me with them.
Unfortunately, that's true.
Killer bunny. Sorry, Steve. Killer bunny or rabbit Abenog.
Rabbit Abenog.
K-Banog.
That's right. Of course he was.
Oh, of course he was.
No,
He
I remember
remembers
now.
the name
K-Banog. He was, yeah.
I didn't know.
Can you say it back to him?
K-Banog.
K-Banog.
It was. It was K-Banog or something. It was. I remember it now.
Sounds Welsh, actually.
It does sound very Welsh, yeah.
That's because you live next to Banog.
I try not to tell people that, Steve. Nobody wants to live next to Banog.
With less care.
I try to avoid Banog, but in all fucking cases and situations.
I love that. I try to avoid Banog. He doesn't leave fucking village.
That is true.
He avoids everything.
Why would I leave this beautiful village I live in, Steve?
Good point.
Exactly. Good point. It's fucking stunning, you, but stunning. Come on, hit me with them retractions.
Retractions. First one, socks. What is pi?
3.12. No, point 0.14.
Yeah.
3.142, not 24.
The other way around then. All right.
Yeah, well, you say that, but if you do use that, it's dead, isn't it? It's not, isn't it?
Yeah.
The mathematician that you and Jared are.
Well, not Jared. Get that right.
No, not Jared. Do apologise last week for the quiz. Apologise that it took so long. I take no responsibility for that. When I looked at it, half of the quiz is him grizzling like a bitch, using as many excuses as he physically could, not possibly physically could, to make sure he didn't lose or look like a. But he did.
And the funny thing about it, he still had to get the proof sent to him after the show. Steve sent in the Group A and the Group B questions.
I had to send the questions to him as was requested on the show. I sent them to him. No reply.
Can I just point out I let him win? I thought.
There we go. Dad, don't know what this is.
I let you win, Andrew. I thought you deserve that chance, but you need to feel that feeling. I thought I'd give it to you. Build you up, so you go up against the heavyweight now, Morgan. That's what it is, but I let you win at it. I left you win. Next attraction, Steve?
I got some questions for you, Ben, after. So we had a very big kerfuffle about Berlin and the war. To which after that, then I was not questioned with my knowledge, was I?
Second.
Where's he going?
Where's he going now? Yeah.
Well, I don't want to go any further until he comes back because this is for him. I'm going to enjoy this now. Let's just wait a sec.
Sorry.
I bet he's gone for a pee.
I gotta sort my dog out for me because I'm here on my own for me. Look, and I gotta fucking look at him.
He's dead. I think you need to sort it out.
He's fucking going on, man. He's fucking panned right out.
Oh, he's been up to see the fucking cows, hasn't he?
Oh, mate, he's fucked up. Hey, boy, come here. Come here.
I know. Jared talks to Soxy like that, mate.
There he is.
He changed his top.
Sorry about that. I apologise.
Oh, boy.
His top.
He changed his top.
Who changed his top?
I thought Jared changed his fucking top.
No, that's next week. Next week.
Let me just sort it in my mouth, and then I'll fucking be on him.
Right, Steve, what was you talking about?
I didn't want to go any further, job, because this is for you.
Right, I did apologise.
Did you?
Nah, I'm not apologising. Fuck off, man.
Come on. I wouldn't, because after you hear this, you might get a bit antsy.
Come on, then.
Well, after the Burley Moore question, yeah, you didn't question my knowledge after that, did you?
No.
But the very next question was about peppers and its origins.
Mm-hmm.
And what did you say?
Mexico, maybe? I can't remember.
You did say Mexico, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to know the right answer?
You said it was...
I said America, didn't I?
Yeah.
Do you want to know the real answer?
Is it Mexico? What is the real answer?
It's Mexico, it is.
Hey, win then! Hey, we draw! We fucking draw!
Unfortunately, I also made sure and checked the scores. The difference would have been 1 point, so you still fucking lost by a lot.
Nah, it was 12-15. Yeah, I would have lost by 1 point. No, you're right.
No, 2 points, 2 points. You gained 1 extra point.
Yeah.
Fuck! Yeah, but you asked him what his favourite colour was, and he said that was an easy question. So if he didn't have that question, I would have...
I still would have won anyway, so I would have put him on... It would have put me on 14 points.
Shamely. You won shamely, mate. If you're ashamed of yourself. One, I had the question right, then he didn't give it to me. And two, the question was, what's your favourite colour? You couldn't have got it wrong. So, and officially, I won, you fat-headed prick.
Wow. Officially, you're wrong.
Do your maths, Jar. Do your maths.
Do your maths, Jar.
Do your maths.
I would have had 2 points, right?
How would you have
that would probably 1 point below it.
You wouldn't. It was Soxy's question. You would have had it if you'd answered it.
Weren't Soxy's question? That was my question.
No, it
was my question.
No, it wasn't.
It was mine.
It was my question about the peppers.
Fucking fat-headed prick. Oh my God. Such a big head, tiny little brain.
Off you go, no.
I said like Jamaica and I don't know. Like, with
That's right.
peppers,
Yeah, he's right. That's right. He said Jamaica.
Yeah, that commonplace for spices, Jamaica. So you still lost. You still lost, but I needed to give you the answer, and the guilt was too much for me. I would have left it as is. You wouldn't have checked up on it, but I just felt I needed to.
Thanks, Steve. Rub salt in our wound, but kick me well down.
Morgan picked up on the fossil fuels last week.
Did he?
The fossil fuels are going to be stopping in 2035, you said?
Yeah.
Cars. Sorry, you're going about cars and fossil fuels.
Yeah, because we're talking about electric cars.
Diesel-powered engines, maybe? I can't remember what, but yeah.
They were aiming towards 2035. I just checked up to make sure, and it was 2040, and not so long ago, they brought it down to 2035 because the scientists said it'd be too soon, too late after that. So,
crazy,
spot on, mate. Nice to know someone's got answers to the questions they bring up. Dane was on about his giant Flemish.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And I said he was from Finland.
Yes, you did, yeah.
And because I said it was because it's Flemish, and I generally thought he was.
And I said, no, I weren't. Was you right?
I was wrong, but what did you say?
I didn't.
Exactly. So don't try and claim credit.
I knew we weren't from Finland, you fucking bee-headed salt and pepper.
Oh, right. So, obviously, now, if you know it's from Finland, where's it from, Joe?
Flemish land.
Close. It's from Flanders.
Flanders, okay.
So it's a Dutch dialect, and it's basically Belgium that uses most of it, or that speaks Flemish, and a bit of France speaks Flemish, not Belgium, not Finland, like I said. You want to turn that off?
Yeah, do it now.
Look how unprofessional he is.
Let me just knock my...
Fuck you fucking fat-headed prick.
It's embarrassing.
Bob, you can shut up as well, you bald prick.
I can't look at him half the time. I'm done, gents. All yours.
So angry.
Surrounded by fucking morons, fucking bald fucker over there, grey salt and pepper pricked on there, and a man with the biggest, fattest fucking head I've ever seen. He's fucking huge.
Yeah, but this big fat head beat you.
No, you didn't. You I got robbed, but robbed.
I sense a rematch.
I do sense a rematch, Morg. I am looking forward to it.
I lost to a man who can't say the words. I sense a rematch, Morgs. dick.
A remark? What's a remark?
A remark.
Remark.
Well,
So the guy who lost to the guy who can't say remark says remark.
before we get on to weird tech, actually, right? I want to discuss a little game that I've been playing lately, which Morgan told me about. And it is called Mario and Rabbids Battle Kingdom. Is that right, Morgs?
I think so.
I think it is called Mario and Rabbids Battle Kingdom.
Yeah.
Have the both of you played this game or not?
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously.
But,
Morgan
it's called.
did to me.
Tried to play it. Get it right, Steve. Tried to play it.
Me being a massive XCOM fan, right? It's one of my favourite games. I brought that up before. We were talking about the Switch games. Obviously, I said I bought a Switch, and Morgan was saying Mario and Rabbids Battle Kingdom's quite good. It's got XCOM type combat. Well, it was on offer for 11 quid. It's on offer right now for 11 quid on the Switch store. And I swear to God, it's fucking amazing. Absolutely amazing. It's got tactical combat, right? You actually got to think about in the Mario world. It's fucking brilliant. And Morgan stopped playing it because it's too hard.
It did get too hard.
Right, Morgs?
That's right, bud.
It's
Morgan is fine, man. He can't play tactical games. I mean, he's admitted to me he would never be Caesar.
He hasn't got that far on it yet. He's in for a treat when it gets a bit harder.
I'm not a leader, but I played Rome Total War, and I'm just not a born leader. I'm not.
No, we've already established you're a sheep.
There was one game I used to go up when Jared's. I can't remember what game it was, but when I used to go up Jared's, he spent about 20 minutes, half hour, trying to do this one level. Still can't do it. Switched it off, put another game on.
I'm like that at the moment. I'm playing Mafia 2, like the new edition, definitive edition or something. Just like revamped graphics on it. And I'm playing it on hard. And fucking hell, it's, like that old type of game feel when it'd go back to the first cutscene.
Yeah.
Get so far, die, and then they'll take it all the way back. It's like, it's no fucking, yeah.
I've been watching a lot of Cardigras, is it Mogs? You told me Cardigras? That's the one.
Yeah.
And he does a lot of PlayStation stuff. But I've also been watching like 100 PlayStation games, like PlayStation 1 games.
Okay.
So I've been watching them. It's been taking me right back, like, and everything. Fucking hell. And I got my kids, they sat there, like, what the fuck is that, Dad? Look at graphics and shit. And I'm like, hey, that was state of the art, that was, that I used to play. That was fucking brilliant.
I'll never forget playing Tomb Raider and thinking how amazing Lara Croft looked.
Yeah.
And I look at it now and it's like, what the fuck? Look at a triangle.
Yeah.
Real life.
She does, right? She did look like she had triangle boobs.
Yeah.
But you still play it though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got no issues with graphics. Like, I know people that if it's got bad graphics, they won't play on it.
Steve will only play it because it's the only game he can complete.
Aye.
I feel like if a new game comes out, I tell one of you can all have a look at and tell me what you think. It's Fast and Furious. I don't know. Fast and Furious something, and it's a brand new game, right? Coming out in June or July, so this month or next month. It looks fucking awful, and like I wouldn't play it like because of that. So new games, if they've got bad graphics and bad looking gameplay, I'm more strict with it. But going backwards, it doesn't bother me at all.
No.
I can easily sit down and play a PS1 game.
Sorry, Jack, go on.
I found what's in now and what's really popular at the moment is 2D sprite type games. Have you noticed that? Like if we go on the store, there's a lot of old school 2D platformers now.
Nintendo.
Yeah.
Nintendo still love it, and they still got the fan base for it as well.
Yeah. Xbox and everything, they're all in now. Old school games are back. Yeah. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah. Like,
it's not crazy. It's because they were the best games ever.
Maybe. Personally, like, I like. I can't think of the word. I like it when it's immersive. I like as realistic as possible. Like Red Dead 2. That's why I love that game, because it was so. Everything is bang on. Like, the details and stuff. They don't.
But it's too slow. It gets too slow then. It's like.
See, I don't like. I like to be immersed in the world, so it feels realistic. Like, again, going back to that Mafia game I'm playing, when there's like endless bullets thrown at you and people taking 10 or 5 shots to die.
Yeah.
Takes it out of it. It feels like a game, man, rather than situation, if that makes sense. Like,
I'm opposite. I don't mind games being like realistic, and I like Red Dead, but
Yeah.
I like sometimes a game to be a game, and I like to live. If I'm playing a game, I like to take myself out of the real world and be in that game. So if it's any game that you choose your character, as in warrior, wizard, elf, I always go the fucking wizard, always.
Really?
Because, always. A lot of people just go, I want a warrior with a sword.
Nice.
But nah, you can have a sword, just be a wizard.
That's a really good example, actually.
Of being lazy. Even in his gaming world, he can't be bothered.
Staying out.
Sword, effort, raise my arm above my head. No.
That's a good point, actually, because it coincides like with our discussion. Adventure, whatever. I'll go for the sort of battle axe carrier, you know, like the dwarf thing. I always go for just swinging a big axe around, like.
Always
someone who can grow a beard, is it?
Yeah, that's
I just like. I know it sounds bad, but I like to feel powerful as well in a game. If you're a wizard, you can be powerful as fuck, and you can just like cast a shield and a fireball, and I just love all that. All as a wizard, and me and Kurt, our friend Kurt, like to go fucking wizard shit. They are. I'm like, just be a little warrior, but you swing your sword and shield. I'm here fucking casting lightning down, and I'm gonna fuck you and Kurt swinging.
So many like jokes and stuff about it too, because like especially with Skyrim, because they'll say starting to try and do a mage build, like a magician build, magic, and then you end up turning back to your original character, and that happens all the time with me. I'll start a new game, Skyrim. I say, right, this time I'm going for stealth archer, like, you know, I'm going to be like all sneaky, and then 10 minutes in, I find a sword and I just start using the sword. It's like oh, this is what I'm good at. Let's just stick to this, like.
John starts off with a broadsword. 5 minutes into he's sweating. Yeah. His thumbs are sweating. Yeah, his pits are going.
Let me find that fire.
Let me get my pointy hat and my dress, and I'm right then.
Well, Steve, we played D&D with Alex. Remember, we had played a couple of games of D&D.
Yes.
Wizard chose to be a wizard. Much better.
And what do we do? You stood at the back and watched everybody else fight then?
Oh, I tormented the fuck out of you all, I did. I was a dick. I was an absolute dick in D&D.
All he did was talk and ask questions until the DM, the Dungeon Master, went and put a spell on him that he couldn't fucking talk. It was the best day of my life.
If you remember, there was this creature on it, which I, like, accidentally sexually assaulted. That was very funny.
You assaulted a little person.
I need to join one of these games.
Oh, they're funny, monks. They're fucking funny, but
I've never played D&D either.
It's good. I didn't expect to enjoy it, but I did.
I didn't, but we did do it. We really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Well, you're about being immersed in games and the likes. I used to be immersed in Pac-Land.
Pac-Man.
Pac-Man or Pac-Land?
No, Pac-Land.
You want me running across school 2D?
Running across there, little fucking...
Dim.
Over, and they go, brilliant. I was in there. I knew what those trees looked like. Those trees would passing me by in those little houses. You're totally immersed. You don't need all this shit you go now. And then also, if someone killed you, you was dead.
That's another thing. On a quick point, like battle royale games. That's why I like those as well, because it makes you feel more in the game. Do you know what I mean? A real situation. Because if you're dead, that's it. It's over.
Me and Dane. God bless his soul. He's not here.
He's not dead.
He's not dead.
Yeah, he's not dead.
He's not dead. He's dead to me, right? He's dead to me. Nah, me and Dane, we used to play a lot of PUBG, PlayerUnknown Battleground.
Yeah.
And we used to fucking immerse ourselves in that to the point of you'd be here and you'd be fucking sneaking.
Yeah.
And you'd hear a gunshot and you'd go, fuck! And you'd fucking head for cover. And I played it with Andrew once. And it was me and Dane were proper fucking your gunfire. We was down in the grass. Looked up, Soxy's just fucking standing up, no fucks given, running around in circles. Like, Sox, move, keep moving. You won't get shot if you move. And we mean is in move your feet, so move your character left and right. No, Soxy's on the spot, and his character's just spinning. Me and Dane were just like, look at that fucking idiot. He's just spinning on the spot. Like, move, Sox. I am, boys.
So actually, I go and I don't know what this is going to do. Is say everybody, but I don't want to do it.
Honestly, it was amazing. It was so fucking funny. Anyway, talking about technology, Andrew, what you got for us this week?
Come on, then.
Come on. If you tell me this is an X-ray T-shirt, I'm not going to believe it.
Weird tech number one. It's called a virtual tee.
Right.
Ooh! I like the idea of this already, if I think
Right?
what I think
No, you don't see boobs. No, you don't see boobs, Jack.
You can't do, can you? You can have a T-shirt with boobs and a bra, and you put a camera on it, and it turns to boobs.
Right.
I don't want to see your boobs.
First of all, Jar, right, it's got to have the code in, like what a T-shirt has got there, obviously.
Yeah.
On any T-shirt. So, yes, it's an augmented reality T-shirt.
And what socks?
An augmented.
Augmented.
A-U-G.
No. We know what it is.
Augmented. There we go. Right? It's an augmented reality T-shirt. Point the app from your iPhone or from any Android phone with 100% cotton, super soft T-shirt, and watch it bring the science of anatomy.
Oh, what?
Anatomy.
Anatomy of life. There we go. All right. The T-shirt is 15 quid.
That's not bad. It's
all different parts as well. You got T-shirts, you got shorts as well for some reason.
Nah, boys, I'm seeing it as in you can have a T-shirt, right? Honestly, on the T-shirt it's like a bra. You put your camera on it. Boobs.
So you're going to walk up to a complete stranger and start doing, excuse me, love, just a minute.
Don't mind you.
He's like I said to you, Jar, it's got to have the certain thing for the app to work. So it's got to have the
I'm out.
I like it. So what is it? Is it one designer at the moment doing it? Is it?
Yeah.
It's got potential.
Has he got other designs?
Like I said, he's got a shorts and T-shirt at the moment. That's what he's got.
Just the skeleton thing, is it?
Yeah.
Just think you can have like a dragon.
But you got on some parts, you got the heart. Like you got the heart, the lungs, the ribs, and stuff like that as well. So
I'm envisioning like a dragon or something, right, on a T-shirt, and you put your camera on, it moves and shit. That'd be quite cool.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm thinking. Like if you're in a video or something and you're wearing that T-shirt, it'll pick that T-shirt up and start moving. Or you know what I mean? Yeah, I think it's a good idea.
I'm envisaging, and I'm already out, right? By the way, I'm envisaging. Jared's been scanning somebody, right? So they get their app out, goes to Jared's shorts, and they go, oh, never mind then.
Anyway, so Steve, you're free out or is Morgan in?
I'm in.
I'm out.
All depends the price. Give us a price.
I just give you the
15.
I said it's 15 quid, and you said he just changed his mind. He said he's out, and now he's back in.
I pay a T-shirt anyway, I think.
I pay like a £10 a month anyway for T-shirts because I do have like monthly tea club.
All right.
And they do have some pretty cool T-shirts, and I'm in just for the novelty of it. I'm in.
His missus made him have a catalogue thing. Otherwise, he wouldn't have any clothes. He's wear the same thing all the time.
It's half true.
Anyway,
Steve, what do you missus? You giving you a row this week? That looks like it.
I've been a good boy this week. What's that?
Actually, it looks like a vibrator. It looks like a dildo.
Right, that's weird tech number 2. So, the tagline for this is a whistle that can send virtual SOS signals.
Virtual SOS signals.
Yeah. Right, so this little device could put your parents' mind to rest. That's what they're saying, right? When you go traveling, using my God, I can't get my words out. Using GPS tracking and Bluetooth technology, the Geeko Smart Whistle links with an app to alert you select the contacts of your whereabouts. If you find yourself in danger, just blow on the mouthpiece or press on the Smart Whistle button for 2 seconds to activate your SOS alert. It is a discreet device that you can clip onto a bag and has the potential to save people from dangerous situations. That's what I said.
I like it.
Right. We don't pick this up because I got a couple of things with that.
I like it, but I'm thinking you could have that as an app on your mobile phone or something as well, couldn't you?
I think with your phone, I think that might be safer to have with you, if that makes sense. Like, I know your phone will be with you too, but
You've got
that's
to
closer to you. Like, obviously, they use whistles in natural disasters as well. I think if you're hiking and it's on your shoulder strap for your bag, I think that might be a good idea. I like that.
Go on, Steve.
Go on, Steve.
Number one. What part of that is going to put your parents' minds at rest?
Because if you know your kid's fine, unless you have that fucking SOS signal on your phone.
Right. What kids have you got, Jack? Because I got comedics. I got comedy children, I have.
Yeah, you got a point.
That's going to cost me a small fortune in petrol when they pull it, and then they get a lift home.
They get a lift home, of course, yeah.
I want a conversation. I want proof before I leave my house to pick my children up who are in danger. I want proof that they're in danger.
Right, it rings you anyway. So it gives you it gives you where they are, the exact location where they are. So they can fucking be like a mile away, and then you know where they are. They can be like fucking 50 miles away, but you know where they are.
Yeah, but if my kid wants a lift home, I want him to at least ask me.
Can I have a lift home?
Press a button. Beep, beep, beep.
There's a taxi fucking service, like.
Anyways, $26.99.
I like that. I'm in.
I think I'm in.
I'm out. I am not being beeped.
It's a piece of. Can I get it? I'll buy one for me, Steve. So I'll ring it and I'll attach it to your phone.
If I'm having something to detect, I want to detect that you're coming to me. That long back is lost.
Can I just point out? Steve rang me earlier on. Don't come up today. My mother's coming up. And I was like,
social distancing.
I'm on my way, Steve. I'm on my way. I like her, Linda. 2 minutes later, I rang her. I rang Steve. Steve, tell your mother to wear them red lace underwear I like. All I had was Steve's reaction.
My mother listens to this, you know.
It's fine. It's funny. It's so funny. Linda, call me.
It's funny, is it? Oh, it's funny.
Linda, call me. It was funny when I asked. It was funny when I asked your father how to sexually pleasure your mother.
Thanks, sake.
Right. This is a discussion for another day, Jared.
Oh,
but it's never funny when he's asked about Sheila.
Well, Morg's telling him, but he's talking about Nan there.
My Nan as well, Steve.
I know.
What I do to you?
Bites every time he does that.
Anyway, on to number 3. Last one.
It's Wally.
Please tell me that's a little R2D2 that walks around, follows me around.
Yeah, Morg, fucking, alright, this is called the Curie, right? The Kuri, a Curie, right? Now, what Curie does, as Morgan just said, follows you everywhere you want to go.
What?
Now, right, so you can upload your house, so your map of your house, or your dimensions of your house, etc., where you are, and it climbs stairs. So that's the best part about it. They got little arms which goes up.
Can I name it what I want?
You can name it
whatever
you want.
Or I call it Curie.
Right, the device is called Curie, but you can name it whatever you want, right?
So I can call it R2.
You can do whatever you want. You can do whatever you want, right? Now, it got touch sensors. When you tap it, it knows who's touching it. So let's say like you got like kids in the house, and it knows who's touching it, right? So it recognizes the touch, where you touch it. So you can touch on the back of the head, so if it's Jack. On the front of the head for Troy, Jared in the middle of the head, Kath on the side.
So
of the head.
So it doesn't know who's touching it. You've got to say, this is me.
Yeah.
That's Jack.
Yeah.
That's Troy.
Yeah. Right. So it's got.
And you got to teach Jared to remember where to tap.
Yeah. So it's got touch sensors that could respond to human touch in a truly personal way. A gentle tap to the head will make Curie look up and chirp at you as well. Right.
Oh.
It also got a HD camera built in, so it records where you are as well, and records in 1080p. It also has got gestural mechanics. So again, if someone else touches it, like if you touch it at the back of the head, so even though, sorry, I was explaining. If you're speaking to it and you're speaking from behind, it will turn. It'll turn to you and go, "Hi, Jared." And so yeah, it's got 4 built-in microphones, and it tells him precisely located sounds. That means Curie will detect your voice and turn his head to face where you're giving him voice commands.
But what does it do?
Yeah, that's my next.
It bothers you. It bothers you.
So it records whatever you want.
I've got one, Socks. I've got one.
Yeah,
It's gone.
Jared,
It's got me.
Yeah. It also got a soft, warm light that helps Curie convey a sense of a mood. So again, like a fucking heart sensor and stuff. It's got speakers, you can listen to music and all that stuff. Again, mapping sensors. Again, you can walk upstairs.
Is there anyone else?
What I like about it, right, is how it charges. I don't know if it's going to play.
Does he roll into like a bay or something? Does he?
Yeah, it rolls into. I don't know if it's going to do it.
I can't see it.
It's going to roll in, Doc.
Is anyone else envisioning the robot from Rocky 4?
Happy birthday, Polly.
Our big jobs. Our big.
I don't matter. Happy birthday, Polly.
Happy birthday, Polly.
Anyway, it's
how big is this robot, Socks?
I get the dimensions. I was going to.
Our big job. You can tell.
Not that big.
It's gonna climb up the stairs. It's gonna be
It's not that big. It's not gonna climb up the stairs that big. My fucking steps big, man.
Is you on the same size as mine? Why is it on different size to mine compared to the same size?
Continue.
Is that how you measure your stuff?
Socks, give us the dimensions, man. For fuck's sake.
Hang on, I gotta get them up.
He's got his glasses on.
Oh, bless him.
My broken glasses.
Come on. Our fucking listeners want the dimensions.
Hang on. Curie.
Does he mean broken as he can't see?
Oh, his eyes are fucked, but his eyes are fucked. He
Mine not.
doesn't know. He doesn't. There is no dimensions.
67.9 centimeters.
67.9 cent. What, tall?
How much?
67.9.
That's
So
fucking massive.
over half a meter.
Yeah.
Bit
So
bigger than that, Steve. A
is
bit
that
bigger
past-
than that.
He's up past your knees.
Yeah.
He can fucking walk upstairs.
Morgan.
What?
It's R2.
It isn't really. It's a real astromech droid.
No,
It's actually
whoa, scrap that.
Ah!
Wrong.
Fuck's sake.
I got the wrong fucking page.
You crushed my fucking dreams.
Got the wrong fucking page. Sorry, boys. Sorry.
dick.
Sorry.
Right.
21.2 centimeters.
Okay, so
Still not bad. That's still a good height, like.
no.
So how much?
£119 and 99 pence.
Wait, though. 21.2 centimeters.
Yeah.
That's 2 meters. Isn't it?
No.
No, it's 100 centimeters. Shit. All right.
Yeah.
I'm good now. I'm good.
I thought that. I won't lie. I thought that first as well. And I was
So
thinking,
what are we talking in
yeah.
feet? Can we talk feet, boys?
8 inches. So half a foot.
Or 8 inches.
Half
So,
a foot, say.
but only 8 inches, but that big, isn't it?
On my head. Something like that. Is it?
I'm out now, man. I want it to be bigger. I want it to be R2. Fuck that. Boys, I'm out. If they get a bigger version, I'm in. Can I just point out? Sorry, Morgs. He keeps pointing his phone at the screen. We have listeners that listen just to the audio.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, it's fine, is it?
Yeah.
You got a fucking listener going, it's fine, is it, Andrew? Dick. Fucking no.
Going back to the poll then, right? Because now with the poll, it will show you.
Can we vote? Can we vote?
Back off.
Oh, yeah. Can I have an opinion first?
Yes,
You can,
Steve.
Now, my only problem with this is, right, I've envisaged this
R2.
I've envisaged this 200 mil little guy pushing Morgan's door open, his bedroom door open. Yeah, he's been sent to fetch him. Morgan's busy with the lady. And you got this thing, he's got no compassion, no consideration for what's going on. And he's going to be going, Morgan.
Oh, he makes whistles.
Whistles.
Right.
It whistles. It's going to whistle.
Andrew,
It's going
we
to bang
can't
me.
see your screen. We can't see your screen, Andrew. We can't.
Right. So I just gone on to the full website of the Curie, right?
Right.
And it is a new one. It's just come out. And it's no price. It's no price on it yet. But it's 50 centimeters height.
50.
50 centimeters height, so 19.7 inches.
Yeah.
30 centimeters width, which is 11.8 inches, and it's 6 kilo in weight, and is up to 5 miles per hour.
Fucking hell.
Donald, you'll never get away from me.
Let's vote.
Did we get the answer of what it does? Like, what does it do apart from following around?
It doesn't do nothing. It just follows you around.
So it's got navigation, HD video recording, dual speakers to play audio library, 4 microphones, array for voice detection, and dancing skills. That's what it said on the website.
Every robot from Japan has to have a fucking dance move. So basically, it's like an Alexa then that follows you around.
Basically, but it can record videos.
Well, no, because with Alexa, I can get information from Alexa. This thing doesn't give me information, so.
Yeah, true.
I'm out.
Well, let's vote. Morgs?
I'm close. How much was it?
The one I just on about is £119.99.
Not bad, like. I'm in.
Right.
I'd have that.
I'm in, but only for the bigger version.
Right, the bigger version, and John, ready for this?
Yeah.
$900.
I don't. So, Morgan, you're in the
US,
kitchen.
yeah?
You're by there, Morgan. You're in the kitchen, right?
Mm.
Cooking away, yeah? Flipping a few pans, bit of stirring. And this little fucking piece of shit, all right? It's around your feet.
Happy birthday, Morgs.
It's coming to find you all the time. You go over to the fridge, it's behind you. You go back to the cooker, it's behind you.
Yeah, that's
It's a death trap.
That's like a dog, or dogs do as well.
Exactly. And what do you do to the dog? Get in there. Go away.
Anyway, going back.
Boys.
Going
I'm
back.
staying in. I want R2. I want an R2.
Going back to the...
That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. I'm just waiting. But then, am I going too early and just waiting for Alexa or Google Play thing, whatever the button thing is, to come out with one of those that just follows you around and then listens to?
That'd be amazing. If you followed you around, right, and you had built-in fucking Alexa, that'd be fucking amazing, wouldn't it? Alexa, make R2D2 sounds. That's what I want.
Exactly.
Yeah, but as soon as it's got audio as well, like that, right? Like I just explained with Morgan my description here. All of a sudden, you'll have this little guy now going to Morgan. Whoa. I said, not even my pets do that. My pets fuck off. This guy's gonna be going, whoa.
Right, Steve, you know you can turn him off, don't you?
Yeah, you shut it down. Sorry.
You
Anyway,
can't shut them down.
Going back to the poll result from last week. So yeah, we tested the water with this new website, which gives us the listeners on the audio side a chance to see the objects, Jared. All right.
What do you mean, Jared? What are you fucking?
You just had to go and you just now go and show my phone, blah blah blah. Right. So this gives you the listeners an opportunity now on the audio side to see the products. All right. So the Game Boy Classic came in at 43%. The Penis coloring book and the belt box finished dead last at 14%, and the Norimaki lickable screen was 29%. We had a few comments. So Danielle going, the coloring book is hilarious. I'm definitely going to get one. And Sue going, 40 the game, which I would get if I didn't have a Switch, but I do, so I'm kind of out, but in.
Same as me.
And the best thing about his website, right? As Morgan elaborated in our group chat, it gives us a little map of where people fought from, and most of it was United Kingdom. We had 2 forts in the United States of America. Thank you.
Does it say what they were?
Well, the places.
No, what they voted for.
Oh, what they voted for.
Oh yeah, it tells you. It doesn't tell me where they're 44. It's basically saying you got one from Illinois, Chicago, and it's 2 from Illinois, Chicago. Sorry, the rest were from Birmingham, London, and Bristol.
Cool.
So, Jack, before you fucking start, right, don't fucking slate them or don't fucking say anything about them now, right?
Fucking hate the Birmingham and Bristol accent. It's fucking horrible, boys.
But now, Paul be up on Tuesday.
And that Illinois fucking accent, they're fucking hell. Oh.
Got no idea what that sounds like.
I have no idea.
Could not tell anyone in Chicago, Illinois.
No idea.
Except for an old gangster film saying...
Yeah, the fucking old gangster Chicago film.
Yeah, that's all I can think. Give me a bagel, see?
Give me a bagel. Top of the world, ma. You probably insulted people there, then walking in, you insulting bastard.
It was like so hard.
He's learned that from you, Jack.
So, boys.
Yeah, it's a family thing.
Off.
We're spoken many times about ghosts and the paranormal and all that stuff, right? What's your opinion on reincarnation? some cultures believe 100% that we get reincarnated. Others, people like us are like, no. But what's your opinion on reincarnation?
Don't believe in it.
Oh, you believe in the Bible? You read it twice.
Back ages ago, Jack.
You believe in it? You believe in an invisible man in the sky? Like, it's fucking made us all.
Weirdly, right? I've always thought there's something behind it. I'm like fully atheist as well, but like I've always thought there's something behind reincarnation, but not as in you be good, you come back as.
But some cultures believe that how you react in this life will.
I think it's Hindus, isn't it?
Hindus determine your next life. Yeah. So if you're a fucking piece of shit, Steve, you end up eating fucking shit your next life, mate.
I must have been Jack.
And eating bird shit.
No, I come back with someone who is smug.
But surely there's a problem with that, isn't it? Because if you come back as something horrible like a slug or a fly, and then you spend all your life hanging around shit and eating shit, you're going to be loving it though, because you're a fly. They love it.
You love that shit. Yeah, of course you do.
Exactly. So you're going to be you're going to be fucking loving it. You're thinking, fucking
This is my point. Morgs, I don't know if I brought this up, unrelated but similar. It's my point with the devil. People are like, oh, you go to hell, the devil's bad, the devil's evil and all that. Yeah. But the devil only takes bad people.
But technically,
so why is the devil the bad? He's the good guy.
The devil's the guy punishing all the bad guys.
Punishing all the bad. So why is he the bad guy? Give the devil a break, like. Fucking hell.
Look at John making excuses already.
Anyway, going back to the point, I don't believe in the, like, coming back. If you're good, you'll come back as a bird. Bad, you come back as a slug, whatever. But I think, for some reason, I've always thought maybe energy is sort of recyclable.
That feeling of being alive, I feel like without me, I'm alive in somebody else's life, but I haven't got the memories, I haven't got the thoughts, I haven't got the
exactly.
But just that feeling of being alive, does that make
exactly. Like I feel like when the atheist argument of like when you die, that's it, you just go off like a computer. That sort of fucking hurts my brain in a way, like, because it's like how can you know, how does this end? Like,
because before you were born, you were nothing.
Yeah, exactly. But
so
like
when you die, then you're nothing. That's the way I look at it.
You're all part of the same cosmos. We're all dust.
Anyway,
I remember going back really quick.
Yeah, no rush. Go on.
I remember reading something before, and it was like do you remember the old meme formats with the pictures, and it'd be like a coloured background. And one of them was called Philosophy Raptor, or Philosopheraptor, with a PH, and it was like it'd be like come up with thoughts, like philosophical thoughts. And one of them that always made me think was, what if the light at the end of the tunnel, that is the sort of cliche of when you die and don't go into the light.
Yeah.
Or if that's the opening to another vagina.
Oh, yeah, the light you see. That's cool, isn't it?
And then you're like,
that's a cool thought.
Or if that is what it is, you're almost being born again.
Well, throughout history, we've had plenty of stories of people that remembered, and they've given evidence of their past life, and they've looked it up, and it's actually come true, certain stories. But the most famous case of reincarnation, I'm not saying I believe in it, it's just it's my job to do this with Tales and Legends, so Dane's abandoned me. God bless his soul, dead me. The most famous case known is the case of the Pollock twins. So right now I'm just going to give you a little bit of background about the Pollock twins. Anyway, so in 1957, two young sisters, Joanna Pollock, 11, and Jacqueline Pollock, 6, died in a tragic car accident on the way to work. Oh, for fuck's sake, I've read that wrong one. On the way to church.
This is twins?
Yeah, we'll get that in a minute, right?
Oh, right, okay.
Anyway, I'll start again. In 1957, two young sisters, Joanna Pollock, 11, and Jacqueline Pollock, 6, died in a tragic accident where they were hit by a car on the way to church. Autocorrect fucked me on the other half. I've written it down really quick, and church have automatically corrected itself to achieve. Anyway, later on, moving away from the area where the tragic accident happened, 1 year later, their mother gave birth to twins, Gillian and Jennifer. When the twins were old enough to talk, they began requesting toys that belonged to their dead sisters. So they were asking for certain dolls and toys. So the mother had got the toys out from the attic, and Gillian had got the toys that Joanna used to play with, and Jennifer had grabbed the doll that Jacqueline had played with. It was like the toys belonged to them, if that makes sense. On returning to the old town where they lived before, they didn't live, the twins, but
What's that?
I don't know.
Where they lived?
I've never done this on my own, right? I usually got Dane to back me up, the scumbag abandoned me.
No, you normally got Dane to bully.
Yeah.
When he gets stuck, he turns into a bully, then, doesn't he?
Who does?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so returning back to the town where the sisters grew up and died, the twins would point out landmarks that they could never have known, saying, we used to go to that school, or can we go to that park around the corner? And they've never been there before. They could even take their grandmother and parents on shortcuts that there's no way that they would have known about. The weird thing is the girls even had birthmarks where their deceased sisters had scars. So when, I think it was Joanna, was 3, she fell and cut her head there, and she had a scar there. But one of the twins was born with a birthmark in exactly the same place.
But was she the same daughter that wanted the same dolls?
Yeah, same daughter, played the same doll from the sister. And also one of the dead deceased sisters had a birthmark on her leg, and the other sister was born with a birthmark in exactly the same place as her older dead sister had. Like, as the twins grew older, the memories started to fade, and the girls quickly forgot about any memories or coincidences. But to this day, that is the most famous case, really. For I should have went a lot more into it, but Dane abandoned me. I done my bit. I expected Dane to back me up.
Oh, hang on. As the rest of us know, you abandoned him about a week ago.
Right, yeah, but I'd already done him by then.
What did Obama say first?
He'd been too busy playing Mario, bud.
Yeah.
Anyway, there's not a lot to it, really. I've said everything, really. But what do you think of that? It's quite weird, isn't it?
It is weird.
The fact that like they went to their old town, the parents did, and they were pointing out, oh, we used to go to our school.
Yeah.
At one point, the twins were actually seen on the floor, and one of them was cradling the other one's head, as if to say she was saying she's bleeding. And they were like, that's a bit weird.
Mm.
And they also, when they were walking up the old road, they would actually shy away from the cars, as if they were scared of the cars.
Yeah.
It was a very, very strange case, and one of the most famous cases, really, for reincarnation.
Mm.
So,
number one, Morgan's agnostic, not an atheist.
I think that.
I don't think I'm agnostic because I don't believe in a God. Definitely don't believe in a God, 100%.
You don't have to believe in God as an agnostic. You just believe there's something. It's not identifying
I
what it
go
is.
agnostic if I don't know which God is real.
That is agnostic. Don't listen to Steve. Steve being a pedantic prick.
That's a retraction for next week.
Well,
that's why I always say I'm an atheist, because I don't believe in a God. Like, but maybe that I'm not. Then maybe I am. I don't know.
All I can refer you to, right, is, for example, last week, Morgan would say, no, it wasn't 91, it was 89. Then Jared jumps on the bandwagon and goes, there we are. I told you that's true because Morgan just said it.
Well, I thought I was getting a point.
Just saying. I'm just saying.
I thought I was getting a point. Can we ask, sorry boys, can we just ask our brains, can we ask our Brainiac his thoughts on the situation and the story?
Who, me?
That?
No.
Oh.
Wherever he is. Yeah, wherever he is. Andrew.
Socks.
Part of it, I was gone, so I didn't listen to most of it anyway.
What do you mean you was gone? Where was you gone?
Part of it I switched off.
We should get a proper answer here now.
Right? But again, stuff like you're saying about birthmarks when they were born and the stuff that was, again, that could be anything. It could be
Name one thing it could be.
a coincidence, isn't it?
Coincidence.
Yeah.
Well, I thought, is there a possibility, like it's genetic? Can birthmarks be genetic?
Well, no, one had scar, which the birthmark was in the same place.
One of them had a scar. That she fell into like a bucket thing or something, and cut her head, and she had a scar on her head. And the sister was born with the birthmark where the scar was.
Right. Okay. I thought you said that they had the birthmarks in the same place.
One of them did. One of them had the same birthmark on her legs. The sister had a birthmark, but one of them was a scar. Yeah.
I've heard that theory before, though, about like a birthmark being like where he was killed in a past life and stuff.
I've heard that. Yeah. So if you're shot in the chest and you reincarnated, you've got to have a birthmark where you shot. I've heard that story.
Like going on my head, yeah. Which is
so in the past, like when you got
whoa,
an axe to the fucking skull, like.
He's got a bit. Have you got a job site there?
Yeah. We had no mugs. You haven't, unfortunately. I was hoping to have a dickhead. Like Star from fucking Preacher.
I got so excited then. Not to see the job site, I just say like got excited.
Yeah, aye, Steve, alright. So come on. Brains of Britain down there or whatever he is and fucking give us a fucking idea.
Across from you.
So what do you think, Steve?
Well, I'm the Brains of Britain.
No. I want to know your thought.
My thoughts, when it comes to things like this, you got a family who distraught. I dare say most of it came from the mother as opposed to the father or any other part of the family.
Actually, the father was a believer. Hang on, the father believed in reincarnation. The mother didn't.
Right. Well, what I'm saying is, you've got the grief of your loss anyway. They've gone back to the hometown. I dare say that these kids have been filled with the old stories of where the older sisters went and whatnot. So when these kids are walking down the street,
that's my opinion.
That's where we used to go. But what they're trying to say is, Mom told us that's where we used to go. As opposed to.
That's my opinion. I think my opinion is the parents said they didn't ever mention the sisters.
Yeah, but
it could be
going to mention.
It could be showing them pictures. It could be showing them the roots. It could be showing them the ways what he did with the previous daughters, what he done with his daughters now.
I think that what you said. I think the parents had fed them without knowing they fed them.
Could be.
Yeah. But the only thing that's just thinking is the fact that there was the birthmarks. That's a bit weird.
Yeah, the birthmarks are. Yeah.
Again, it could be coincidence. Plus, you're remembering something. You're trying to remember something. The birthmark on the body, as opposed to the head.
Yeah.
Where's the photos to show you? Did they supply photos to say, look, my daughter's this, and my previous daughter had this?
Yeah.
Maybe the head is coincidence. The other one,
I think
maybe it was somewhere near the same place, but not. But in their head,
I got to try and say like I'm an atheist as well, and I don't believe in any of this. But I'm the one doing the story, so when I do these stories and get this info, I look more into them, and when I'm giving them, it's kind of like
I wish you would look more into them.
It's kind of like that. I believe in it when I don't. I like to have my opinion, and my opinion is the fact of what Steve said. I think the parents had drip fed these kids snippets of info, and I think and they wanted it. Obviously, you're gonna warn it. If you lost a child and you haven't heard things, he's in him or whatever, you're gonna warn that. Do you know what I mean?
It doesn't take a lot, does it? It doesn't take a lot to trick your mind into these things.
No, of course not.
In a way, that takes away as well the reincarnation. If you believe in that, surely then, in a way, you might not believe in aliens, if that makes sense, because everyone comes back as human, and that means why are they only coming back as human? Or
I came back as a slug just now.
Well, I don't know. I don't think. Nah, I don't believe it. It could be anything, couldn't it?
I actually found out yesterday that slugs can pollinate flowers. I didn't know that.
Slugs can? I didn't know that either.
No, I didn't know that. I was watching The Great Flower Fight or some shit on Netflix, and they mentioned it on it. I was thinking, really? Didn't know that. Or I slugs or snails, one of them.
How do flowers get pollinated, John? Jared?
I'm going to Google it now. Bees pollinate.
No, don't pollinate. I'm asking you a question.
No, I want to know why.
Let's Google myself.
I want to know if slugs do actually pollinate. You don't talk on themselves, mate.
Andrew, how do flowers get pollinated?
For some reason, I got photosynthesis running in my head.
Photosynthesis.
No, that's what I seen something about photosynthesis the other day. That's all. But I know.
Photosynthesis is a fucking.
That's their food.
Yeah.
Or part of the food.
So
that helps them grow. How do they pollinate? How do they have sex? Jared, how do flowers have sex? Don't you worry about slugs.
Pollination.
Oh, he's going
Well,
as well.
according to this,
All these listeners could Google this themselves.
Right,
Yeah.
Steve, can a slug pollinate a flower?
I'm going to say no.
Well, they can.
Go on.
And regardless, ants, snails, and slugs are pollinators.
Really?
Whoa.
I had ants as well on my rhubarb the other day.
Fair
In
enough.
other parts of the world, bats, lemurs, monkeys, possums, rodents, lizards, and chirps and others have been identified as flower pollinators.
Yeah. I mean, in a way, yeah, they are, because they brush up.
It is reported that most flowering plants are pollinated by a variety of pollinators. So, yep, they can pollinate.
How do slugs pollinate?
Well, we'll find out next fucking week. I ain't going into it right now and Googling it on podcast, but I will bring it up next week. But it's there. I didn't know it. I was it. Go on, Moggs.
I think the difference between like bees is that bees sort of do it more or less as a job, don't they? They go and collect pollen and spread it and make honey. No, I'm not too sure.
That's not part of the job.
But
it is
with what you said with a bat and stuff. A bat is just going to pick it up when it, lands on a tree. It's going to pick up a flower, pollen, and then So bees, is that right then? Bees don't do it purposely, do they?
No, I don't mean that. The way you explained it, I was trying to say they wasn't in their job description. It's not as if they purposely, they're just taking the pollen and then to make the honey, isn't it? They're taking the nectar and then the flowers pollinate them.
It's their job. It's literally their job. They get each
The job is to get the nectar for the honey.
Yeah, and then they pollinate our fucking plants.
Yeah, but they don't do the pollinating on purpose.
But it's still their job. Their job is to get, like you said, get the pollen for the honey. So they're pollinating their fucking plants. It's still part of their fucking job.
But it's accidental as opposed to on purpose.
Go fuck yourself, Steve.
Well, I just realised that slugs will eat flowers, right? That's part of the thing. They go up and eat flowers and the likes.
Yeah.
They're very well known for killing your fucking garden and the likes.
Yeah.
But if you are going from one to the next, I suppose, you could pollinate that way. Yeah. But I would have thought if the pollen landed on slugs, they would, I don't know, dissolve.
I
disintegrate.
I was watching it last night and they mentioned it on there and they had these flowers fucking specialists and they mentioned it on there and I was shocked. I was like, really? Oliver, before we actually went on the spot and Soxy, you're a Star Trek fan, yeah?
Go on.
You're a big Trekkie.
Every opportunity, any opportunity.
You've got a tattoo, Socks. You're a Trekkie, man.
Yeah, the reason why I got a tattoo is because my dad. And
you're a Trekkie, Socks. No.
Hang on,
you have said multiple times on this podcast
have I said,
you're a Trekkie.
Have I said I'm a Trekkie? Have I really said I'm a Trekkie?
Multiple times.
The words were, I am a massive Trekkie.
Easy question. I would attest how much of a Trekkie you are. It's a really simple question that the boys will know.
Come on.
I went back and done it.
What is the famous words, right? Captain Kirk says to Scotty.
What, beam me up?
What is it? What's the words?
Beam me up, Scotty.
Nah, he never says it, Socks. Never ever says it.
Doesn't he?
No. I found out last night. I was watching that video game nerds.
Yeah.
Never says beam me up, Scotty. Ever. In any episode or any cartoon or anything.
Funny
he
enough,
said it once on a game show, he said it. But it weren't actually on the TV show, yeah.
I was just going to say, I was going to message you in the week or when I see you, but the Mandela effect, I think, is one you should do for Myths, Tales and Legends. And
I am tempted.
That's what that is. It's fucking weird.
Yeah.
Like I could say it, but obviously I haven't.
Another famous one is, I think you probably all know the answer to this. What does Darth Vader say to Luke? The famous lines.
I know this off by heart.
When he tells him about being a certain family member, what does he say?
Luke, I am your father.
No.
Never says, Luke, I am your father.
Does.
He says, no, I am your
I
father.
am your father.
Oh.
Yeah.
I
Another
always
thing
do
is,
that.
You are right. So I just googled it quickly, Jar. Right, it said about Captain Kirk ever says "Beam me up, Scotty." "Beam me up, Scotty" was never said in the original Star Trek.
no,
Kurt came close still in the
he come close to saying,
1967
yeah,
episode, The Side of
Scotty, beam me
Paradise.
up. I think he said,
And then in Star
Yeah.
Trek, The Journey Home, in which he says, "Scott, beam me up."
Scott, beam me
Yeah,
up. Another thing is, Forrest Gump sitting on a bench, talking to a woman. What's the word he says?
Well,
About a box of chocolates.
life is like a box of chocolates.
Life was like a box of chocolates.
It's not. It's life was like a box of chocolate. A lot of people think it is. Life is like a box of chocolates.
I only know he's because I've read a lot of them too, because it's fucking fascinating. Like,
Has Jar been taken from other people instead of doing his own work?
no, it's
This isn't homework or work, is it? It's just something that's come along.
You need to talk about this all together, I think, as one thing, because it is fascinating. It's called the Mandela effect.
Well, I will do the Mandela effect for the next week's podcast.
Because people actually think this Mandela effect is proof of
Multiverses.
that we're not in the same dimension always. Like,
I'm not in the same. I am not in the same fucking dimension as that one.
if you haven't heard about this, definitely we should do this. And
I will do the Mandela effect for the next podcast. That's going to be on Mysteries and Legends. And it's called. Do you know why it's called the Mandela effect?
I don't. Go on, I'm here. It's
Smogs?
When people believed Mandela's date was different.
No, people believed, and they're 100% positive that Mandela died in prison.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that he died in prison, and yes, and obviously, what was it? 80. When did he die? I don't know.
Yeah,
Wait that long ago?
Yeah,
a couple of years ago, like.
He was released from prison in the 80s. Was he the late
87?
Yeah, 87. I thought it was.
Yeah.
Might be a bit later, actually. Not sure.
But,
I'll do that next week, definitely.
Yeah, bring that one up.
Anyway, lads.
2013 he died.
Let's. When did he die? 2013.
5th of December 2013.
Oh, we are. Anyway, we're gonna put Morgan and Soxy head to head now, I think.
Ooh.
Do they know it?
Probably not.
Will they
get it?
We've got a good shot.
It's time to put
you two on the spot.
On the spot.
It's a fucking farce, boys. It's a farce every week.
Absolute waste of fucking time.
Absolute waste of fucking energy. This week, after my me being robbed last week, today.
Shameful.
I got robbed, but never mind. Morgan is going to go head to head with a resident Brainiac. The guy who trains, he watches The Chase, he watches Tipping Point, he watches Countdown, he watches fucking 50 to 1.
I don't watch Countdown.
And I didn't get a chance to study this week because I'm going to tell you.
Whilst the whole time he's doing press-ups and running, John.
Who?
The Soxy.
Yeah? The man's a machine, but the man's a fucking machine.
Douche.
Go on, Steve.
Just because Jared pouted last week, and the shame was too much for him, he tried to make out that everybody else should challenge Andrew, because there's no way that anybody else could beat Andrew based on Andrew's experience and skills last week.
He's a vape sucking machine, bud.
So this week, Andrew and Soxy, who wants to pick A? Who wants to pick B?
Andrew and Soxy. Steve, Andrew and Soxy.
Brilliant.
And Andrew.
That's a
choose?
For another time, that is. Andrew versus Soxy.
Andrew versus
He loses either way. It's our win and his loss.
Morgan, as you had a guess on the spot, like I did last week with Jared, you choose A or B, but
I'll pick B.
You'll pick B. Okay, so that means Soxy goes first. I'll do the rules again, right? Just in case Jared can't remember. Jared, you doing the scores now?
Yes, I'll do the scores.
The rules are 2 points for your own question, 1 point for the opponent's question, a tiebreaker just in case at the end, and quiz master's answers are final. No Googling. Jared? Question 1, Andrew.
Yes, Steve.
How many make up a baker's dozen?
13, Steve. 13.
Correct. Just remember, Morgan, you picked your questions, eh?
I know.
Morgan. How many people are in a British jury?
And a British jury. I'm going to say 12.
Correct. Are you marking these scores now?
I am.
Yes.
If it,
As I say,
it was either 10 or 12, that's what I was thinking.
I just thought of the 12 apostles. It's always 12. It's always 12 somewhere.
they're always 12.
Yeah.
Andrew, which country produces most of the world's spices?
Ooh.
It's gotta be. It's gotta be.
Now, as you said, I'm going to say America. And
I said what?
And it's
You
all
said what?
And it's all Mexico.
But Andrew,
If he fucking... Alright, I say Mexico one.
I'm sorry, Andrew. Both answers are incorrect.
Right.
Gotta
Morgan.
be.
Country you said.
Well,
yeah?
yeah.
It's gotta be.
Gotta be
What's
India.
got to be?
What Morgan said.
And what was you going to say, though, Jack?
India, I was gonna say, genuine.
So I haven't told you Morgan's correct yet. You sticking with an answer? Or do
Yeah.
you your own guess?
I guess with India, but Morgan said India, but I would have went India myself.
Why do I get the feeling you're going to answer the same as Morgan all the way through this?
I'll just go fuck yourself. I said it's gotta be before Morgan answered, right?
Yeah, but you didn't say
Is Morgan correct?
He's got 1 point.
There he is.
Yes. Right arrow Egypt.
Can you legally marry a dead person? Legally.
Where?
It's a sock season.
Jared,
Oh,
my
yours.
questions.
Yours,
My
Morgan.
questions. Yours, Morgan, sorry.
Ask him where, Morgs. Fuck him up.
Yeah.
I'm the one asking the questions.
Ask him where,
You
Morgs.
answer them. You
Come on, ask
can't.
him where, bud.
I'll put another rule at the top after.
Morgs, he's starting to
You can't
panic.
answer the question with a
Morgs, he's starting
question.
to panic. He's starting to panic. Ask him where.
I agree. I don't know where.
Do you want me to give you some random countries out of the fucking blue air?
It's got to be no one. It's got to be.
It's got to be, is it? Andrew?
Yeah.
Correct, Andrew, 1 point.
You can marry a dead
Yeah.
person. Fucking hell.
In France, you can. It's called a posthumous marriage. And it was allowed. You've got to go to the government and you've got to appeal for it. And it tends to be when you...
I think it's posthumous. Isn't it posthumous?
Sorry for my pronunciation. Posthumous is how I say it.
Well, you're wrong. It's posthumous.
So in France you can, but you can't in other places.
Yeah,
Yeah.
correct.
Fine.
Hang
Go
on.
ahead, Rob.
If I say something wrong, right, you just call me straight up on my pronunciation, you big-headed prick. I fuck you up and you pout, you fucking salt and peppered fucker. Fucking dick. Go fuck yourself, Steve.
Should have been yes. Never mind.
Come on then, Steve.
Right.
Whose question?
Andrew. What does the Welsh word... I'll make sure now. What does the Welsh word dwt mean? D-W-T. Dwt.
Andrew, eh?
Andrew,
This ain't
Andrew.
rich. This ain't rich.
Andrew, do you remember
How about
putting...
reach?
Andrew, do you remember putting a link into the group chat?
Oh, fuck, yeah, I did.
Oh, no. I knew. Yeah. So he doesn't read fuck all, he don't.
Well, I'm... it's...
What's a dut?
Steve, you're one of these, but you're cute. You're a dut. You're cute. Or you're sweet.
I'm scared now. He's calling you cute, Steve.
I want more than that.
Oh, what?
You can't have more. What more do you want, Steve?
I got a feeling he's looked that up because he's found specific words, but it's not the actual word.
Oh, fuck, I've just got fucking cute. That's why I'm fucking going back for
What's
the
got
video.
cute? What's got cute? I've Googled got cute socks.
No. Damn, hands are you.
It's a dinky word in Welsh. It's a dinky word for dinky things, yeah? If you're a dut, you are a cute, sweet, right?
Like
Cute,
a chat
sweet,
with it.
and small in stature. So a dut is a small thing. It's a cute, sweet, small thing.
You can give him that,
No,
surely.
I can't. No,
He said cute. He said cute.
It's a cute or sweet, small thing.
Do I get
He
a
said
point for
cute
that?
and
I
sweet.
didn't have a chance to answer that.
I'll have to give it to Andrew. Morgan.
No, you can't give it to Morgan.
I should give 1 point.
I reckon 1 point for socks, you do, because you got it half right.
Yeah.
You?
Yeah.
I it sounds like I'm
Go
going
on.
to lie, but I was going to say something small because it's little dut, isn't it? That's where I know
Dutty,
it.
innit? It's Dutty.
Yeah, little dutty.
Who's having the point, Stephen?
Well, I fucked up, didn't I?
I'm happy to split the point with him.
Go on then. 1 point each.
Well,
Cheers, Morgan.
I'm not. All right then, Morgan. What does the Welsh word tumfat mean?
Welsh with what?
Tumfat.
Tumfat.
How do you spell that, Steve?
Yeah, TWM. Double
Fucking
F.
TWM. What's it?
No.
Double F AT.
Tumfat.
Got that, Andrew?
Damn, hands are you. Fuck off. I don't cheat.
Tumfat. I went to a Welsh school. I should fucking know this. Tumfat.
Stokes, what are you doing?
I have no idea. Tumfat. Can't think. Fucking something big.
Are you handing the question over?
I said something big. That's my answer.
That's his answer. The socks.
Again, it's going back to the video, Steve, isn't it?
Is it?
Technically, but it's not.
So it's going back to.
No,
it's going
because
back
he
to the-
he mentions this in the. It's like what Jared is an idiot.
Is he right?
Really?
He's correct.
Fuck. I always thought Topsin was like fat idiot.
Top.
Top.
Don't know what I used to think that as well.
And now I'm thinking of a fucking Tom fat, isn't it? Yeah. Never mind.
Oh, well, on you, Andrew.
Right then. Andrew,
Steve.
Washington DC. What does DC stand for?
Fucking hell.
Oh, fucking.
That knows it.
I was going to say Detroit City. For some reason.
Hands up. So, is that what we going for? Detroit City?
Washington DC. I don't fucking. Yeah, I'm going to say Detroit City.
Okay, Morgan. Yeah, sorry, you're incorrect. Morgan.
District of Columbia.
District of Columbia.
Yes.
I fucking. I haven't got a clue.
Well,
Morgan.
the scores on the doors. Woo. Not saying anything more.
Shut the fuck up, man.
Yeah.
Morgan. What is the world's Hans? What is the world's best-selling musical instrument?
What? You gotta give me more details on this. Is it
I got it, man.
What
Specific-
is the
a specific instrument or a make?
It's a specific instrument. It's not a make. It's an instrument.
It's gotta be a guitar. Then.
It's got to be a guitar. Sorry, you're wrong.
I would have said guitar. I would have generally said guitar.
Of course you would, because Morgan said, Andrew. What's your answer?
And I say violin.
I've been watching him. What?
And I say violin.
A violin?
Yeah.
That'd be my number 2 answer, to be fair.
Really?
Yeah.
It's guitar, piano, triangle, recorder. Fucking.
No one buys pianos because you can get them for free because no one can be asked to get rid of them.
Triangle.
It's too much asshole.
Drum.
Give an answer, you fucking little bitch.
Fucking.
A harp.
Right, he said violin. What's the answer?
I'm thinking fucking loads of instruments, mate.
Andrew,
I'm going down the
it's
street.
violin. Your final answer.
Can I have another go before? But you don't have to give me a point. Is it a keyboard?
It's not a keyboard.
Oh.
What is it, Steve?
The drums.
It's not a drum. Right, stop.
Right.
No more guesses.
Come on.
It's a harmonica.
Harmonica, fuck. Of course. Fucking hell.
Andrew,
Yes, Steve.
what is a rhinovirus?
What is a rhinovirus?
Yes. Hans,
A rhinovirus.
I know this one, no.
you do, John.
I've not got a clue.
You need the term, I don't know.
Yeah, I know, but fuck. Rhinovirus.
I'm convinced I know it. I might be wrong, but I think I know it.
A rhinovirus. See, I don't need, like, I don't know. Nah, I thought it's like spots on your nose or something, like fucking rhino fucking. But nah, I am not got a clue.
Oh, that's whiskey, that is socks when your nose goes red and bulbous.
Oh, do you know it?
No.
Whiskey virus.
For 1 point, do you know it?
I'm going to say a virus.
It's a virus.
Am I wrong?
You're not wrong, but you're not right.
Can I guess, Steve?
No idea.
Morgan? No idea. Jared, you can guess.
It's the common cold, isn't it?
It's the common cold.
Is it really? Yeah. Common
Yeah, it
cold.
is, huh?
You know.
Well done, Jared.
Rhino
If only he was in last week's quiz.
I've been having a lot of these, right? Actually, I know these fuckers.
Yeah. All the ones Morgan answered, was it?
Disgusting. I didn't know the instrument one. Fucking hell.
Right, so, Socks. How many thieves?
Wait, it's not mine, it's Morgan's. You just asked me about fucking rhinovirus.
Yeah, it is Morgan's.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. Morgan. Hi, Morgan. How many thieves tried to kill Alibaba?
It's the. I got two numbers in my head.
Just need one of them. 40, correct. Well done. 2 points.
The other number was 44. Fucking hell.
Why 44?
I don't know. I knew it was 40. So like,
Come on, Andrew, I'm rooting for you.
Andrew is not. He's not Andrew. Oh, he is actually, because he does make himself look like a mug.
yeah.
Fuck you, Morg, you bald prick.
Andrew,
Steve.
what is
What is?
rhinorrhea?
Yeah.
Let's Google it for fuck's sake.
Don't Google it.
Rhino.
Google it against me, Socks.
Really, John? Really? Rhinorrhea. I haven't got a clue, but
What's it commonly known as, go on?
I'm gonna say a common fucking diarrhea.
That's what we're going for. Is that diarrhea?
I'm gonna go fucking the having a shit diarrhea, but there we go.
Right, so rhinorrhea is not diarrhea. Morgan?
Rhinorrhea. Fucking no idea. I haven't got a clue.
That rhymes
No
as well.
guesses?
I don't know this one.
Common stomach bug.
No. Jared, you're
I don't know this
worldly. No, that's not your quiz. You're worldly. Oh, you don't know it because Morgan
No.
don't know it. Coincidentally, no. It's a runny rose.
A runny rose.
Runny nose.
A runny
A
nose.
runny nose.
A runny rose, you said, you dick.
I said that right.
Runny rose.
Socks, let the team down, bro. Let the team down.
Andrew, you happy with that runny nose?
I'm happy with
Rhinorrhea.
He is now.
6B, Morgan. Yes or no? That's not the question. That's what I'm asking you for. Do roosters block their ears when they crow?
Do roosters block their ears when they crow? I think yeah.
Cock-a-doodle.
I reckon it's when they put their neck down. So yeah,
What they do?
they put their neck down, don't they?
They go cock-a-doodle.
Oh yeah, true.
You've answered yes.
I've answered.
Well, Soxy, what do you reckon?
No.
Sox, what do you reckon?
I say no.
No, you're wrong. Andrew's right. Morgan's right.
Socks, Morgan's running away with it now, but you let the team down, come on.
Apparently they cockadoodled 130 decibels.
Fucking hell.
If they didn't block the ears, they'd cockadoodle themselves deaf. So apparently when they open their jaw to a certain angle, they block the canals. So they actually cockadoodle without any sound from. I've just moved this, so it's gone. 6B, right. Andrew.
Yes.
7A.
He's broken. He's fucking broken.
What job were Ray-Bans designed for? You know Ray-Bans now?
Sunglasses.
What was the job that they were being created for?
I think I know this.
I do too.
Morgan, do you know it?
I think so.
Can I ask if Andrew doesn't know? Can I ask John first?
Protect. I was going to say something about protect your eyes. That's what fucking Ray-Bans fucking for. I don't know fucking why.
Right, I'll write my answer down on a piece of paper.
Protect the fucking sun rays.
What job? What profession? What job? You answered wrong already, and
Right, there we go.
Right, I've written mine on a piece of paper. So I think I know it, right?
Okay, Morgan?
Aviator. Pilot.
Correct.
I had it wrong. I wrote welding.
Aviator, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hang on. I had it right, really, boys.
No, you didn't. Right, John, just to point out, in the old days, when you put a welding mask on, you couldn't see fuck all.
Well, I thought they may be designed for, like, originally designed for welding.
Exactly. Every time you think. But they were designed for the aviators, like his mom said, because you used to have the goggles, yeah? And when they went a certain height, they would mist over and they couldn't see anyway, and it was for the hue and the light of the sky. So
hang on. Another point for Morgan.
Yeah, 2 points.
No, 1 point.
One, sorry. All right, Sogs.
Because dickhead below me, I haven't got a fucking clue. Look at him, the brain dead bastard.
Tell him, Sogs. He haven't got a fucking leg to stand on, Andrew.
No.
I got robbed.
7B. Are acorns poisonous to humans?
It's me, innit?
Yeah, Morgan.
I'll give you a point, ready, Morgs.
Jared, do you want to write this down now?
Oh, right. The answer.
This is a trick question. Well, it's not a trick question. I got 2 answers for it because it's yeah and no.
Exactly.
Because they are poisonous.
Stop there. I'll give you the answers right. I'll give you the points right there.
Yeah.
And now explain yourself, go on.
Because they're poisonous when they raw, but you can filter them out or cook them. And
you filter out the tannin.
Yeah.
And then you can eat them. Well done, man. Well done. See, Jared, I said he was a proper chef, right?
Always cooking acorns, me.
Yeah.
Go good on everything they do.
Acorns on pizza.
Goes nuts at least once a week. Andrew.
Steve.
Right, hard question this is, right?
Come on.
Oh, fucking hell.
In all fairness, how big is the largest measured iceberg? Length and width, not depth. Jared, do you know what length and width is?
Am I going to get points to the closest to it, or am I just going to fucking give the correct fucking length and fucking width? What are you going to do?
If you're in there close enough, I'll give it to you, yeah? And I want cheap.
So on the length and the width?
What, do it again?
The length?
Do your hands as well?
And the width?
Right, yeah. The length.
And the width?
Yeah.
Largest fucking... Wow. I'm going to say probably 1.1 million centimeters fucking length.
Oh.
I haven't fucking got a clue, haven't I?
Or a measurement scheme.
I've not got a clue. I've not got a clue.
1 million centimeters.
I've not got a clue.
Go foot.
I'm not. If I go foot, I'm going to say...
foot.
I'm going to say... Go on, give me more. What do you want it in? Meters?
Give it to me in bigger measurements than feet.
Go for it. Go feet to piss him off.
Go bigger.
Go meters.
Yeah, well, but I'm gonna say 90,000 meters length.
90,000 meters.
Yeah.
What's 1.1 million centimeters in meters? They're like 100,000 or something, 110,000.
Alright?
Is it? So he's not far off anyway. He's original.
What did he say it was? How much?
1.1 million centimeters.
No, you said meters.
No, I said about 90. I said 90,000 meters, didn't I?
Yeah.
90,000 meters.
A 1.1 million centimeters, 110,000 meters. So he's not far off anyway. He's the first one.
Which is 90,000 meters is 9 kilometers.
Yeah, obviously. And break it down again.
I would have preferred a bigger measurement if you're going to give me big ones. Like
I've not got a clue.
You haven't got a clue, Morgan? You're not close, by the way, right? And you only give me one answer.
I'm thinking, is it a trick question? And
No.
is it...
It's not a trick question.
Not a trick question.
No, I don't cheat like that. Only unless it's Jared.
I'm going to say about a mile in diameter.
So I asked for length and width, and you've given it to me in diameter, have you?
A mile by a mile.
Mile by a mile, right? Okay. You're both wrong. Soxy was closest, but it's actually 183 miles long.
Fucking hell.
By 23 miles wide.
That's a fucking...
It's bigger than the Jamaican islands.
Shit.
So do I get a point for being closest, as you just said, or no?
No, because there's another fucking 100-something miles to go.
You just fucking said if I fucking think close is enough, then you fucking give me the point.
Correct. You're right. I did say that if you was
There
close
we go.
enough. You weren't.
Alright, fair enough.
But
But then the comment, the words you said was Soxy is the closest, but yeah, go on.
Yeah, I did say that. Yeah, it still stands on.
Alright then, fair enough.
Why I thought it was a trick question, I thought Antarctica was going to be it or something. I thought it was going to be classed as a giant iceberg or something like that.
No, it's making its way up to Antarctica nowadays. I think it broke off in 2000, and it's broken into a few pieces by now, but most of them are going towards Antarctica now.
Socks.
So if the
You can still win.
Of course he can. Socks. No, Andrew, sorry, Morgan. Fucking hell. Who's playing? How many people are playing this game? Morgan. Which is the only country in the world that has a musical instrument as its national symbol?
Ooh. Island.
Well done.
Harp. Oof.
That's probably where Soxy got his answer from earlier now, Sox. It's all in Guinness you've been drinking.
Morgs, you fuck butt.
Andrew, in the music industry, what does DJ stand for?
Disc jockey.
Well done.
Well, Andrew.
Morgan, which is the largest on-demand music service in the world?
Ooh. Spotify?
Sorry, you're incorrect. Spotify is number 2.
Oh, I know what it is then.
Oh, I know what it is.
It's Oxy does.
Soxy's gone now.
And it's not right. It's two. I got two in my head. I got YouTube Music. I got YouTube Music, and I got Apple Music. So I'm gonna say fucking. I'm gonna say Apple Music.
Yeah.
Nah.
Apple Music is number 3.
Oh,
Amazon.
Fucking hell.
It's got to be Amazon.
Jared said Amazon. Unfortunately, you had to say that because both of you were wrong, so you had to take a wild guess. And unfortunately, it is YouTube.
Fucking. Yeah,
It is.
I would have said iTunes as well.
I would have said fucking Apple Music.
Like. Fucking hell.
Right. Andrew, huh? Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Socks, what percentage of a car is recyclable?
What percent?
If you're close enough again, like I said, I'll give it to you, right?
I'm going to say fucking 55% of it.
So I can't give that to you.
Oh.
Munga?
Right?
I reckon 99%. I reckon most of it.
How much?
About 99%.
99%. I'm not going to give that to you. That's 80%.
What is it?
Yeah.
80.
80. Oh.
You are closest, but you're still 19% off. If this was play cards right, you'd have lost, so I'm not going to give it to you, right? Morgan, what is a mastodon?
Mastodon. Fuck.
I've viewed that.
I have too.
Yeah, it's one of those, isn't it?
Is it a bullfighter or something?
No, that's a matador.
Ah, matador. I know.
What I think it is probably not. I'm a moron.
I agree with the first and second statement of that sentence, John.
Go on, Andrew.
Other round.
Mastodon.
Socks?
I'm thinking it's just like a size of something. A mastodon, isn't it?
No.
No?
Is he out there?
It's like a number.
No.
Like, I thought it would be like a number.
No. In my head, no, Socks is going, massive dong, that's a measurement.
Is he out of a cartoon show?
No.
I think you're Power Rangers. Why am I thinking Power Rangers?
Well, actually, you could possibly. I don't know what they turn into, I gotta be honest with you.
Oh,
Is it a
what
bird?
do they turn into? It's called
not
something
a
like
bird.
that. Megadon?
Isn't
Is it Megaton? Megaton?
I Google it. I'll Google it while you play.
Yeah.
Is it a bird, Steve?
No.
Don't know, what
They
is
are
it?
now. They are now.
What is it then?
It's a dinosaur, Jack.
Dinosaur.
Sorry, I'm lying. It's not a dinosaur. It's a woolly mammoth.
Woolly mammoth. Mastodon.
It's the mammoth between the woolly mammoth and an elephant. It's,
Oh, it's Megazord, guys. Fucking way out.
Megazord, of course, sorry.
Jack, you were definitely way out. It wasn't going to be in.
Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Right then. Andre, you're going to enjoy this one. How long is the longest car? Were you drinking vinegar?
No, Kraken.
Kraken.
Cracking, not cracking, cracking.
Kraken.
Kraken.
Come on, how long's the longest car?
How long is the longest car? Again, what do you want in miles? Do you want it in centimeters? Do you want it in fucking meters?
Give it to me in meters.
Oh, that's got to be an highlight again, boys.
Longest car.
In meters.
I'm going to say about centimeters.
I'm very sorry, you're not quite right. Moment.
Yeah, longest car. It's got to be some stupid limo in America or something.
It is a limo.
Yeah. 20 meters. I don't know. Length of the swimming pool.
100 meters.
100 meters.
Fucking hell.
It's also got a swimming pool, right? Which may be 20 Morgan, I don't know. And it's got a helicopter pad on there as well.
So technically you can't drive this on road.
Of course you can.
Man.
Of course you
It's
can.
not a car. It's not a car.
You can drive it. That was part of the rule. It's in the Guinness Book of Records, so it.
How
Yeah.
did it turn? How the fuck did it turn?
It's probably movable, but surely it's.
I was going back to the fucking Top Gear fucking episode when Jeremy Clarkson made the fucking.
That was in my head as well.
You're not going to be able to drive that. You're not, boys. I don't care what we say. That's fucking bullshit. That's not a car.
Yeah, but
Jared, you can drive it. It had to be drivable.
yeah.
And you drive it very, very slowly, especially around corners.
On very long
You're not going to be able
roads.
to get around the
Oh, very
corner.
long
You won't be able to
roads,
get up to the
corners.
fucking site, will you? You just wouldn't do it.
Like what's in my mind is they go into say like New York City, where it's like got tight corners. Would it actually make it around one of those corners, or
Nah.
Depends on the diameter of the turn.
like was that part of the rules? Like,
I didn't go that deep into it. My research was at Jared level.
100 meters.
I got the swimming pool in there and the helicopter pad, and yes, it does drive.
What's the length of a rugby pitch?
Less than 100 meters.
So it's bigger than longer than a rugby pitch. That's insane, isn't it? Fucking hell.
Absolutely totally pointless.
Dad trying to work out the fucking length.
I was trying to work out the length of the rugby pitch, and I was.
I don't know.
It's that thing you run some of it. You run up and down some of it, chasing
I
things,
get
checking the patellas.
I get puffed out. Oh, boys, I'm fucked.
Yeah, and a rugby pitch. The rugby pitch that I'm going to beat Jared on the fucking race with. Yeah.
I am the greatest first aider that ever lived, so go fuck yourself. Right, go on, Steve, next question.
Right, next question. This is to Morgan. What's your English like, Monks?
Not very good.
Yeah, because Jared's Welsh last week was awful, wasn't it?
Did speak Welsh last week?
No, I mean, now that you slagged off all the English, but yet you can't speak Welsh yourself.
Proper Welshman slagging English off, right?
Right, how many pronouns are in this sentence?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
No idea.
That reminds me of something.
That's the sentence.
That reminds me of something.
Right. What's the sentence again?
That reminds me of something.
Right. This is going back to school now, so I got a channel.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Channel school.
Yeah. Just like to point out, my 18-year-old son had it correct. I was quite impressed.
Yeah, because he just left fucking school, that's why.
Can you say the sentence to me one more time?
That reminds me of something.
That reminds me of something, right. I think it's 3.
Andrew?
I was going to say the same as more than 3, but...
Jared? Go on, Socks, you want to finish? Jared doesn't know, is it? Is that what he said? Oh, it's 2 fingers. There's a 3rd, 4th, 5th. Yes, there's 5 words in the sentence, Jared. 2. Well done. Morgan had it correct first.
Right.
You were thick as fuck, you were.
What did Morgan say?
That, me, and of, is it?
Yeah, that, me, and of.
3.
Yeah.
That, me, and something.
Yeah,
2 points for Morgan then.
Something, fucking hell.
I had that and me. I didn't think of something as a fucking pronoun, but there we
No, I
go.
didn't.
A pronoun substitutes for a noun. So,
Right, okay.
obviously, we all know what a noun is, don't we, Jar?
Yeah.
Jar?
Jared,
That's the one I do remember, actually, from school.
What's a noun, Morgan?
It's a doing word.
No.
What?
Oh!
Isn't it?
No, it's a name, basically. It's a name word. So,
Oh, yeah, of course. Sorry.
Stephen, London,
Yeah.
yeah, Chaffinch. That's a noun. Right, Socks?
Did you say chaffinch as your last word?
What's the doing word then? What's that called?
I'll tell you in a minute because I don't want to fuck my quiz up.
All right.
Soxy, stop Googling.
I'm not Googling.
Soxy, how many pronouns are in this sentence? He looked at them.
Foxy's on BBC Bite Size right now.
He looked at...
BBC Bite Size English GCSE. Right, come
Stop
on.
helping, Mark. Stop helping.
He looked at them from... I'm going to say 2.
Correct.
E and them?
Socks?
He and... Look, no, is it he and look?
You guessed.
Yeah.
The fuck you guessed?
He looked at them.
I fucking guess,
It is.
obviously.
It's looked at them, isn't it?
E and them, surely.
Charlie's correct.
He and them.
Points!
Put my points down as well, you little fucker.
Aye.
What was the question for that one? Which of these is a what?
Same pronoun.
All right, pronoun.
So I give Soxy a chance there because I told him what it is.
Yeah.
And he still didn't know the answer. He
He
guessed.
still got the words wrong.
Yeah, I can't say it.
I was only going to give the points if you had the correct words as well. But
All right. That was too hard.
Morgan,
Yeah.
12B. Are there snakes in Ireland?
Depends. That's a trick fucking question.
It does
I
depend.
got the answer to that. Let
There's
me
no-
answer.
There's no wild snakes in Ireland, but they might be pet snakes. That's my answer.
There we go. 2 points to Morgan.
Is that right?
So what's your answer then, Jack?
Well, Morgan said there's no wild snakes in Ireland or New Zealand.
So if I tell you wrong now, you're going to call Morgan thick as fuck.
I'll get Google out and call you wrong, Will.
Morgan, you're absolutely correct.
Oh.
Thank you.
Any pet snakes that have been released, because obviously they do,
Yeah.
have not taken. They've not taken on the arms.
We had this argument a couple of years ago at Euros. We did.
They
Me
haven't
and
survived.
Me and your wife, I think. I tried telling her that there are no snakes in Ireland or New Zealand whatsoever. No native snakes.
So what? The pet snakes that's been released don't survive. That's what you said.
Well, they've not taken up in that island country yet to a point where they could be classed as yes, they're now established. They're not established yet.
Yeah.
How many questions left, Steve?
I'm fucking boiling.
Four on a tiebreaker.
So.
Come on then.
So the main reason I better not tell Soxy the answer, isn't it? I was going to say the main reasons for snakes is purely the fact that they're an island, and that there's a number of reasons why snakes don't take up in certain places in the world.
Yeah.
Sox,
Steve,
are there snakes in Hawaii?
Ooh. I don't know the answer to this one.
Hands.
well, fucking that right. I'm gonna fucking.
Just answer yes or no, you fucking fathead.
Again, going back to the fucking island question, isn't it? So it probably is. I'm gonna say yeah, there are wild snakes in fucking Hawaii.
Correct.
Morgan?
He's right.
I'm gonna say no, then.
So that's 2 wrongs and 1 right then.
Soxy's right.
Is Soxy right?
I thought Soxy's right.
No, I just said there's 2 wrongs and 1 right.
Right, Morgan got the point. Come on, we got a race on.
Look, stop hiding the fact you just had another question wrong.
So
That's what happens when you jump in front of Morgan, Jack.
We're pushed for time, you dick.
No, we're not. What the fuck are you waiting for?
No,
Right then.
So what was it? What was the answer? It was there are snakes in Hawaii.
There are no snakes in Hawaii.
Oh, there are no snakes. Right, okay.
No native snakes, anyway.
Yeah.
Come on, Steve, you slow fucker.
Morgan.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm too busy giggling at your knowledge. Morgan. How many nouns
Oh, for fuck's sake.
are in this sentence?
Right.
I'd like some ice in my tea.
And for everyone think, look, I just wrote it down. I'm not cheating, I just wrote it fucking down because I'm thinking.
Is it 3? That's my answer.
Is that based on what Sox you just wrote?
I don't know what he just wrote. I couldn't see it. I think he just wrote the sentence.
Sox, we do it. Again, cannot see that. Oh, wait. So what's your answer, Sox?
Steve. Is Morgan correct or wrong?
No, he's wrong.
Right. Sox.
I'm gonna go.
And I want the words as well.
Oh, really? I fucking knew it.
Yeah.
Four.
Close. Jared, do you know?
4. 5.
Much better, Jared. 2.
Fuck's sake.
He thought he was right then, didn't he?
Come on, push it on.
In it, ice and tea.
Correct.
No, is it?
What?
Yeah.
Fuck, I knew. For some
Oh,
reason,
nouns. Fuck,
Yeah.
I'm thinking of pronouns.
I'm going back to the original one. That's what I'm saying. Because when I looked at it just again, I was going, fuck. Because I put like and some and then ice and tea.
But yet you still had it wrong, Andrew.
Yeah, I know, because I'm thinking of the fucking other thing, the pronoun again.
But he
That's
didn't
what I
say
did. I was thinking of the other one. My answer was I'd
I say
Mad.
ice.
and some.
Look, I put like some ice and tea. Look, I ticked them. Look.
Andrew, people can't see.
They fucking conjure.
We have listeners, audio listeners.
And
Well, they don't want you to fucking look. I can't look, but what are you talking about, dickhead?
Go on a YouTube video and watch the fucking YouTube video.
Ooh. Hang on. I'll just put YouTube up and put it on my dashboard of the car because I'm listening to this.
Such a dickhead.
Jesus. Andrew.
Steve.
How many verbs are in this sentence?
Oh, you'll be fucking right. Am I right to write it down?
Fuck.
Yeah, you are right. Yeah, you're okay. Yeah.
Come on.
Jared has walked through these woods before.
Yes, I have. Plenty of times.
Through these woods before, yeah?
Yeah.
And you want...
The words, yeah.
Yeah. What do you want, though? The verbs?
Yes. What? The question was, how many verbs are in this sentence?
I feel like I'm on mastermind. I feel like I'm on fucking university challenge right now with a bunch of boring bricks.
These questions. I did this shit in school.
I'm going to say 3.
Incorrect.
What you got?
2.
Correct. Well done.
We have to give
Boys, you might just quit now because there's no way in a million years Andrew can catch up.
Well, you can't miss the last question, John.
Go on.
Morgan.
Yeah.
Which country has the fastest police cars?
Ooh.
Oh, Soxy looks like he knows. Maybe not.
Oh,
No,
he likes his cars and that, doesn't he?
Fast.
I've heard, I don't know if it's true or it's probably fucking bullshit, innit? I've heard that Italy uses Ferrari parts.
That was going to be my answer, was Italy.
Is it?
Yeah.
John, what's your answer?
I don't even know if that's true or not.
I'm going Germany, I am. Fuck it. Autobahn. You need some fast fucking cars to get on there, don't you?
Italy and Germany are in the top 5.
Oh.
The other one I did have was Spain.
Spain is not.
Spain. Is it going to be S or something? Is it UK?
UK's up there as well, probably.
Is it? Fucking hell.
So what is it?
France?
Dubai.
Aye.
They are driving Bugatti Veyron.
Fuck. I was going to say a bit.
Can you imagine it? Bugatti Veyron's like fucking 250 odd miles an hour, top speed. Fucking hell.
253 miles an hour.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to crash your bastards either, would you? Fucking hell.
100 grand they are, aren't they? Please.
They're fucking 1.1 million, aren't they?
1.1 million.
Yeah, something like that, 1.3 million.
Plus all the whistles to make it a cop. Jesus.
Well, the scores on the doors are
Morgan 1.
Soxy with 9. Morgan with a big fat 20.
Ooh, fuck.
Well done, bud.
Cheers,
how amicable is that? How amicable. John, look at that, John.
Very, very amicable.
Morgan
amicable, respectful, delightful quiz with that.
Soxy's used to losing. I'm not.
That's way
Sox.
Yes, Jack.
What vape you smoking?
Do you really want to know what vape I'm smoking?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, do you want me to name them as well, what I'm vaping?
No, just what flavour you smoking right now?
Oh, right, okay, what flavour? So currently I'm on the one which is a blueberry donut and milk cereal.
Right.
And I'm also on the Big Bomb Lemon Tart.
Right, we know you love your vaping.
And I'm also on my strawberry macaroon. What else you want?
You know you love your vaping, right?
What's that? Is that a fruit salad?
Yeah, it is, yeah. My opinion on vaping is it's better than fags. I hate the smell of fucking fags. Somebody vaping, I go, ooh, that smells nice. Instead of, that fucking tobacco smells fucking disgusting.
You want to change the word fags to cigarettes because people, like I said, we got American listeners on you as well. They don't know the word fags.
So we got 2.
Because they think
two from Chicago.
They think of fags as something else. So say cigarettes, Jack.
Right, I don't like the smell of cigarettes, but all I'm thinking is, you love the vape. Nothing foreign going into your lungs can be good for you. I don't give a fuck what you say, right? I don't give a fuck how much you say, oh, this would hurt me, blah, blah. Nothing foreign that's going in your lungs constantly is good for you.
Right, there's 4 ingredients.
Apart from oxygen.
Right, there's 4 ingredients.
Fuck you, Muggs. Fuck you.
There's 4 ingredients so I know when it goes in any liquid. 4. right? You got the
ingredients inside that, yeah.
Yeah. So there you got vegetable glycerin.
Yeah.
Right? You got vegetable glycerin.
Vegetable
Glycerin, which is Fiji.
Glycerin.
Yes, which glycerin. That's what it's called. Vegetable glycerin. You got propyl glutol, which is PG. So you got Fiji and PG, which is vegetable glycerin and propyl glutol. And then you got nicotine and flavorings. That's it. Four chemicals. How many chemicals or how many things are in a cigarette?
Tons.
Oh, loads.
Right. Before I changed from an Android to an iPhone, right, I had a list of chemicals, right? Because like Jada would tell you,
you gotta just open a window really quick.
My days off when I was working, my days off, Jada knows where I was straight away. When he knows where I was in a vape shop with my mates in a vape shop, etc., or sitting down rebuilding rebuildables, or setting up a new device for a new starter, etc. Or doing vape reviews.
Can I just say, right, in the UK so far, right, vaping has been linked to 200 health problems, including pneumonia and heart disorders over the last 5 years, and that's according to the MHRA, which is obviously the Medicines and Healthcare Regulation Agency.
Obviously,
I was going to say I had no idea. Medical and healthcare regulation.
I'm trying to point that out, Socks, and you say there's only two or three fucking ingredients in this vape. It's fine. It's not ruining me.
There's four chemicals.
Socks, what ingredients are in the flavouring?
Again, it doesn't state that on the bottles.
I've got some
right?
flavour.
It doesn't state on the bottles, right? So you are. Look, this is Vape Monsters ingredients. You got vegetable glycerin, which is 70%.
This is a flavouring bottle. This is just flavour. It's not like you can't vape this. You've got to add this to VG, and this has propylene glycol inside it.
Yep.
Water, approved flavouring, and that's all it says. So
also, right, the 5 risks we found out of vaping, right, are damage to the brain, heart, and lungs, cancerous tumour development, preterm deliveries and stillbirths in pregnant women, and harmful effects on brain and lung development.
Well, let me stop you there then. So people, let me stop you there, because when you go into a vape shop and you're pregnant, first of all, they will ask you to either leave the store, or they will not give you the device, or not start your vaping until A, you give birth, and B, when you're ready to quit smoking. Wait.
Don't you think?
Go on.
Don't you think that the fact that they will not sell to pregnant women?
Yeah.
Right, like you said yourself, he's pregnant and go, they won't let you in, they won't sell. So don't you think that there's harm definitely to be done to your lungs?
Let me stop someone and say something about it, right? What's one of the most addictive drugs ever on this fucking earth right now?
Alcohol.
Coffee.
Addictive drugs. Right?
Alcohol. Yeah. Caffeine is a drug.
Caffeine's a drug.
Nicotine is probably the most highest addictive drug out there.
Yeah.
Right? So when you go into a vape shop, when I started back in 6 years now. It's about 2013, 2014, I started fucking vaping, right? I started off with a 24 milligram nicotine, right? Which is probably one of the highest ones you could fucking get. And a device which was suitable for our liquid, okay? And then it gradually went down from 24 milligram nicotine down to 12 milligram, down to 6, down to 3. Now I'm currently using 3 to 1.5 milligrams. So I can.
Still.
Shut up for a minute. I can.
No.
Wait.
But it's still.
I can control my nicotine. What I'm taking.
But it still contains nicotine, which is addictive. Am I right?
There we go.
Am I right or wrong?
Right.
I'm going to butt in. Let me just butt in really quick. I don't know if anyone noticed, but I am vape. Usually I vape through these, and I don't tend. It's weird with me. I tend to do it. Usually when I come on, and I think it's because I see socks here, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I got mine around here somewhere. But I haven't touched mine lately, and it's nothing to do with health or anything like that. But one thing I did notice was, and I'll stick up with for Soxy a bit, because when I first quit using cigarettes, and I wasn't like a big smoker anyway, the reason I cut cigarettes out and went to vaping was because obviously I thought it was healthier, and I think it is healthier. But one thing I noticed was when I was using nicotine, it was definitely giving me chest pains. Well, it was linked. I'd linked it anyway.
Yeah, you still get a hit of any. If you put nicotine in any liquid, you still get that back of the throat hit, and you still get the effects of nicotine in that liquid. I'll agree with you, Blair. Go on.
But then
it's not very good for you, is it? It's not the best for you, like.
Yeah, but then I cut the nicotine out, and I did see a little bit of a difference. But what I'm going to stick up with Soxy for is these like researchers and like the pregnant women thing. I mean, like, I think that's linked to the nicotine and not the vape itself. If you were vaping with next to no nicotine, I don't think there's much of a...
The fact is, right, they have not done enough research
and
to actually know whether this vape is doing harm or not.
That's one thing I'm going to agree with you, Brad, right? So since 2016, right, in the UK, you had TBD, right, which basically... May 20th, 2016, when it happened was they changed the whole laws on vaping, saying that you can't go into a vape shop. You've got to be over the age of 18. You've got to make sure that you cover all the liquids. Like when you go into a supermarket, the cigarettes are covered, yeah? They're covered or they're tainted and you can't see them, etc. They were going to bring all our laws in on vaping and go into a vape shop and you got to open the shutters up and you got to have ID on you if you're 18, etc. They changed the tank sizes, so you can't have a 5 ml tank and a 6 ml tank. You can't have bottles now with nicotine in it. You got to add bottles. You can't have what they call. You got to have short fills. They called, right? So 50 ml, 100 ml. So you got to add your own nicotine in there. So 100 ml, you can add like 3 milligram of nicotine, which is 2 bottles of 10 ml nicotine. Yeah. 50 ml is 1.
Can I just point out as well, right, that it's proven now that where they thought before that vaping would help people quit smoking, now it did in the beginning, but now it actually leads to smoking.
Yeah.
Because a lot of these youngsters, because vaping is the cool and in thing now, it's the hip thing. A lot of the youngsters will go, I want a vape, and they vape.
But that's again,
Can I finish?
Come on.
I'll PS smoke in your ass. They start smoking a vape because it's cool. They get addicted to the nicotine.
There we go. So that's what I'm
going to go into smoking.
Yeah.
So answer this, Jar. When he was in school, same as Steve, same as Morgan, when he was in school, right, and all your friends started smoking, and you go, have a drag of this. Cigarette, have a drag of this.
Have a drag.
Right, have a drag of this. Right? If I go to guess with a 20 milligram nicotine in here and a 0 milligram nicotine in here, right? And that's 20 milligram and that's naught, and I give a 0 milligram to him, and I take that in, and I give him a 20 milligram, right? They're going to be addicted to a 20 milligram nicotine because it's a bigger hit than what a 0 milligram nicotine is. Answer me this, Jar, right? Jack vapes, correct?
Yeah.
Right, and he only vapes 0 milligram, yeah?
He's moved up. He got nicotine there now.
Right, there we go. Right, so that was your choice. But when I knew Jack vaping, he was a 0 milligram. He was 0 milligram, yeah?
Can I point out when I was a kid? And you were all smoking and you pass your fags around. Is she sat on the toilet having a shit? You pass the fags around, right? We've all been there, right? And you have a puff of this fag, it burns your throat, it's fucking horrible. And you cough your lungs out.
Go and grab it.
And I didn't do it again. I didn't like it. Fuck that, it's horrible. With the vapes, you pass in a vape around, you chuff it, and you go, fuck, that's nice flavour. I like that. It's much more easier to get into vaping than it was smoking.
Yeah, but like again, I think because of it's the way around there, innit? Because obviously it proves with me again. I don't think I was like addicted to smoking or anything like that.
So to you, it's for the flavours, isn't it?
It get me off those, if that makes sense. But I can see the point of from the younger going up.
Yeah,
I've got shitloads of friends. Sorry, Morg. I got shitloads of friends who never smoked in their entire life, never touched a cigarette, right? And owns like 30 to 40 devices of a vape device.
And, but we don't know.
And they can go from a 20 milligram pod, let's just call it a pod, right? Which basically simple is fill it up, then you got a coil inside, etc. Right? And I'm waiting for everyone to bring up fucking cases about fucking devices blowing up and and all this fucking shit. I'm waiting for anyone to bring it up, right?
Not really.
Wait, I vaped for 6 years, right? 6 years I fucking vaped. I got loads of numerous devices, and Jared, you fucking know how many devices I got in my house. I got a fucking cupboard full of them. Not once have a device has blown up on me because I know how to build, right? And the same again, Steve, we had this conversation before about Ohm's law, look, right? The devices with the wires,
Yeah, we did, yeah.
the wires and the batteries and how many batteries you use and devices, etc. Like this is a series mod, right? Series mod means I've got two positive at the top, two negative at the top, positive, negative, right? That's called a series mod. Right, and you got a parallel mod which both runs in parallel. So you got negative, positive, etc. Then I got a regulator mod which basically I can control my wattage. So what watts I want to put it up. There's all touchscreen lock. I can turn my watts up. I can do what I want to it.
Socks, we're not going to get to that part of it, but we're just talking about.
I'm waiting for you to all bring it up.
I'm not going to bring that up. I'm not going to bring that up because that could be the same with fucking mobile phones. Do you know what I mean? If fucking mobile phones can blow up in Xbox.
Yeah, of course can.
How high does that one
all
go?
I'm saying is...
So if I build this to the lowest resistant, that goes up to 250 watts. Right?
Exactly. So
if I do this one to the lowest resistant, which is 0.08, sorry. Again, this goes up to 200. I can turn it up now. I'll put it right up to the top. This is a 0.11 build. That's 220 watts.
Yeah. So look,
I can feel. Look.
Yeah.
Coldest build ever. Look.
All I'm saying is, we don't know how them vapes are affecting your body, and we're not going to find out until another 10, 15 years.
Sorry, but how long have you known me for fucking vaping? For 6 years. Right? I've been a doctor, I've been fucking whatever. If I'm barred and everything, and they said you got to give up vaping. Not once have a doctor ever said to me, vaping is doing this too, and vaping is doing that too. There's cases out there which may affect different people to fucking vaping. Again, going from a 20.
But we don't know. When was the last time you had a scan on your lungs?
No, until fully fucking tests have been completed and been done on people who vaped for fucking 10 years, 15 years, or fucking 20 years. No one's going to know.
That's what I just said.
Yeah, no one's going to know. No, you haven't.
That's what I was saying.
No, bullshit.
Rewind this podcast in a few years. And I said, didn't I say we're not going to find out for another 10 to 15 years? Did I just say that? That's why I just fucking
there's not enough information out there, or not enough tests out there. There's not enough research that's been done on it. And again, right, going back to like and Steve and Morgs, like I got about fucking 40, 50 fucking channels on YouTube I watch most of the day. I can name loads of them, right? And I do all about advocacy, right? Look at the fucking tobacco world now, right? They banned menthol cigarettes because of the fucking flavour of a menthol. Right? Yeah. They banned flavours in America because of the flavours, and they're banning fucking Juul and banging pod systems, so in-case pod systems, because the amount of cases of THC and the
with fags, with cigarettes, people finally, eventually, right? When they first come out, they were good for you. Doctors would subscribe.
That's correct. There was posters in the fucking course of it.
Right? Okay. And then over the years, they realised he was causing this, he was causing that, and we had the warnings of them, right? And they had, if you smoke these, this is a risk you're taking. Right now with vapes,
but it's the
nobody knows. We don't know.
It's the same situation going back years ago when they said about cigarettes and posters. When you go to any hospital or anything, they got on the wall stating about vaping, saying if you can vape outside but can't smoke a cigarette outside. And then it says on it 90% healthier than a cigarette.
But they don't know that.
So why put the poster up, Jack?
It's 90% safer based on the same tests on the two products as opposed to different.
You've got to consider though with the research, like I said, cocaine was a popular, medicine.
Heroin,
you've got to remember,
heroin was fucking prescribed.
Exactly. But you got to remember when that was. That was 1800s or late 1800s.
Oh, yeah.
You got to, back then they didn't know whiskey. Yeah, drink some whiskey. Give some whiskey to your baby. That'll get him quiet. That's good relaxant. When really you were getting your baby pissed, they didn't have the same tech to research things, and you got to remember that today. We've got much better tech to research things. So
I've triggered him. He's gone hungry, boys. He's gone.
No, he's just pulled out this Jared doll, so he's punching fuck into it at the moment. Is so. No, like you just said, all right. Same as any other drugs which are legally put through the system, with most countries.
Yeah.
They have to go through rigorous tests and the likes,
Yeah.
did the vaping go through that process?
Like
you said, viruses and all that takes 5 to 10 years to actually be proven and authorized and allowed.
It hasn't. No, I just looked it up and they still haven't tested vaping to the extent that they should.
I mean, there must be some sort of regulation test, like to say,
like the FDA,
safe to consume, like foods. You know, any food that goes on the market that's new has to go through a safety test. Like, you know, yeah, exactly. It has to be proven that it is safe to consume. Whether it's got long-term effects, so we don't know. Like, you know, like I'm not. I haven't really touched it, and I've never been the person anyway to be like, even again going back to cigarettes, even like back when I was using those, I was never like, oh, I need one. Like, oh, I need to go for a cigarette. The reason I brought it up in the week when we was chatting, the reason that I did use cigarettes was because I'm a chef, and if there's any chefs listening, or kitchen or hospitality workers will know, it's like a free break, and it gets to the point where this free break becomes a bit, you feel a bit cheeky going out there when you're not smoking, if that makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, it's a stupid thing, it really is, but
it's not just chefs either, it's pretty much any industry which is insane.
There we go on. Yeah, I mean, if you were like bring it up as a chef, like as I was saying, but if your head chef says, "Come on, let's go for a fag," you ain't gonna say no after you've just served 100 odd people. You know, you're gonna go,
well, I'm on the FDA website right now, and it says both the US Food and Drug Administration and US Centers for Disease Control and Prevention are working tirelessly to investigate the distressing incidents of severe respiratory illness associated with the use of vaping products.
Yeah. So the FDA and TBD are two different laws. The FDA are American, which is the Food Drug Administration. Right, you got Food Drug Administration, which is American.
Yeah, I know.
And then TBD are the UK.
Yeah, I'm just saying they're not laws, are they?
Going back to it though,
well, there's a rule, isn't it? So in 2016,
no, it's the department.
Well, yeah, but it's owned by fucking Donald Trump anyway. Donald Trump makes the fucking decisions for fucking FDA anyway. So there we fucking go.
He does.
Yeah, he fucking does.
I don't think he does.
He fucking does.
He just goes outside churches, Lord Bibles, a book of peace.
In 2016, FDA finalised a rule extending CTP regulated authority to cover all tobacco products, right? So it includes electronic nicotine delivery systems, or called ENDS, right? That meets the definition of a tobacco product. FDA regulates manufacture, import, packaging, labeling, advertisement, promotion, sales, distributions of ENDS, including components and parts of ENDS, but excluding accessories, example of components. So let me say something here, right? When did I buy this? About 4 or 5 weeks ago?
Don't know.
Right, I bought this about 4 or 5 weeks ago, right? So on Facebook now, you can't technically have a marketplace on vaping. You can't technically go onto it going a 5 mil tank with a mod of 4 batteries, because they shut it down straight away. Same as on YouTube. If you discuss about, like, if I say to you, Ben, all right, that Leviton looks like fucking a big bomb, and blah blah blah. If I say that on fucking YouTube on a fucking vape review, a bomb, etc., and it mentions vaping, they shut your channel. Like I said the other day on the other podcast, you get up to 3 strikes with vaping. You get up to 3 strikes. If it's something in the vaping industry which you talk about, or discuss about, like advocacy, or talk about fucking vape liquids, or they call vape drama, as a fucking there's loads going on at the moment, etc. What I'm going to say, right, is you got Vaping Expos, which happen twice a year in Birmingham, in the UK. You got a Hall of Vapes, which happens in Germany. You got big one. Hall of Vapes. It's called HOV, Hall of Vapes. Right, that happens in Germany.
Hey, stop it! I know you mentioned them
for those vintage vapes.
Hall of Vapes. Yeah, it's fucking, mate. Honestly, right, Expos.
You get beer festivals, and we know beer isn't good for you, so you can't bring that argument across.
No, I'm just saying, but you got Expos out there which saying blah blah blah, but again, you got people outside, like you're saying, protesting against vaping or protesting against nicotine, and it was back last year, right? There was a device. It's called an IQOS. I remember what it was, right? But the packaging, it was probably the size of a mobile phone, but the device came with a box of cigarettes, but it was called heat not burn. So instead of burning a cigarette like you like them burn it, it heats the tobacco. So they were made by Marlboro, or Marlboro, whatever we call the
Marlboro cigarettes.
Yeah, Marlboro cigarettes. So it was made by them, right? The cigarettes were. And then you put the device in, and in the device I had a little blade which heats up, which spins the tobacco, which then heats it up. But then it gives you, again, no point. It heats the tobacco up from when it's, honestly, Steve, it was quite weird.
By spinning.
So
by spinning the blade, it cuts the tobacco up by heating it. Like it cuts the inside of the cigarette technique.
It's a heating element.
Yeah, it's a heating element. Same as coils and stuff like that. See, coils.
I'd love to carry on, but we really need to move on.
Joe, you've already eaten, mate. You're fine. You're last. You can
We're
last.
pushing on for time, honestly. We are pushing on for time.
We can go on and on about this, like I said. But
I will say,
I've vaped for 6 years. I've had no problem with myself. I've had no fucking doctor saying to me, "You got to give a fucking vape in and stuff."
Yeah.
And probably,
my opinion is.
What do you mean? Yeah.
Any foreign vapor that's going into your lungs, and it's going to have some kind of effect.
Can I just bring something up before this fucking stops? Right. When I go up Jared's house and I bring these devices with me, the first thing Jared does is picks it up and goes,
"Oh, it's a Go Sox. Let me have a Go Sox."
But I'm not saying right, gonna do bad for me. I know for a fact that when I have a puff on them, it may be causing some kind of reaction in my lungs. I know that. I'm saying if you're gonna vape. I'm not going to say don't. Morgan vapes, Andrew vapes. I taste vapes, but all I'm saying is you got to look at it that's vapor. That's going into your lungs. That's chemicals that's going into your lungs. That isn't oxygen. It's bound to have some adverse effects somewhere along the lines.
So when you boil a kettle or boil any vegetable and you've got a steam, etc. in a room, which is put by fucking like closed windows and there's all fucking steam in the room. What's that then, Jar? Is that vapor or is that steam?
That's water.
So what's the same with this then?
That's chemicals.
It's got chemicals.
That's got chemicals in it.
Like Jar,
also,
wait. Go back to your flavour bottle.
That's got chemicals in it.
Morgan, go back to your flavour bottle and what's the first thing it says on it? It says Procter Glutol and it says water.
But second thing,
it might say water, but it's also got other things in it. If it just said water vapes, you'd be like, oh, you'd be alright.
It's still having a heating element which heats the liquid, which then gives you vape. It gives you.
Yeah, but in that vape, there's other chemicals.
Yes, Andrew. Yes. Of course, it is.
Oh, yeah.
Like my opinion on it, like my final thoughts, and if we're all going to give them, I'm not sure with the vaping, but nicotine is bad for you. We all know nicotine is bad for you. So putting nicotine in it is definitely not making it any better.
But didn't they prove that it was in the fag, in the cigarette, it was the other stuff that was in the fag that was bad for you, not just the nicotine?
Listen,
it was the nicotine.
Yeah, but
we're talking the most addictive thing.
Yeah,
and the other stuff was the dangerous stuff.
Yeah,
we're talking. In a cigarette, you're talking, types of fat. Then, for example, to help it keep burning, and all sorts of shit in a
tar, cyanide,
tar.
It
was the other stuff. It weren't so much the nicotine.
But
anyway, Mark, sorry, but go on. Final thoughts.
Yeah, I was just going to say, but those things are obviously definitely a lot worse than nicotine. But compared to vegetable glycerine, which I'm pretty sure is just a reduced vegetable stock in a way, and get it down right, to a glycerine form. But it's the nicotine, in my opinion, that's the killer. Until we do more research, we don't know. But personally,
like I said, we'll end it here because that's one thing I will agree with you is vape has been out for so many years. There's not enough research out there to say vaping is bad for you. Vaping does this too. Vaping does. It's not. There's not enough out there.
Steve, final thought?
My final thought, my only concerns with all this, because at the end of the day, it's your choice, whoever the fuck you are, yeah?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Exactly.
My main concern with all this is the packaging. It is simply a gateway in.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the alcohol pop of yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, and for me, it's Iron Socks, right? It was a good reason to come away from cigarettes, and then they developed it into a gateway to go into smoking. or vaping and continuous to take something into your lungs that shouldn't be in there to start with.
Yeah.
That's my opinion.
I agree, because like I said, the smokers who started vaping, I know tons of people who have completely quit smoking now. But have they really quit when they're using a vape every day with
Exactly, sure.
And that's the question. That's the question I get asked nearly every day, Morgan.
Yeah.
Boys,
I'll
I do have to cut you off.
Smokers
Anyway.
definitely come off it, but it is introducing people to smoking.
Vape on and vape.
Anyway, vape on, vape safe. Anyway, Andrew,
Vape safe.
Cartoon Arena fight.
Yes, Josh. So last week we did our final 3 of the rounds. So we had Rick and Morty against Popeye, which Rick and Morty came in at 55%. Popeye at 45%. That was quite close.
Rick and Morty
That
wins.
was way closer than I thought.
Second one, we had Rugrats against Tom and Jerry, and Tom and Jerry smashed fucking Rugrats 68% to 32%.
Yeah.
And X-Men against G.I. Joe, and X-Men came in at 68% for X-Men, and G.I. Joe at 32%.
Expected.
So
what's this week?
All them rounds have finished, so we're now on to the quarterfinals.
Any comments at all? Or?
We had some comments, but I didn't fucking write them down.
That's alright. It's alright. Don't worry about it.
But yeah. Next round we got Smurfs against Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in the quarterfinals. First round of the quarterfinals.
Turtles for me.
Turtles, yeah. Didn't like the cartoon that much.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for me.
Turtles, definitely.
We say Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles, please, for our UK.
Sorry.
Yeah, for our UK, yeah.
No worries. And then, they got the next one.
Why?
Because it was Ninja Turtles in America and Heroes for us.
Because ninja's a very bad word, and nunchucks are bad too, so we give him ropes instead.
I thought they were Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, heroes in a half shell.
We changed the name to Teenage
Hero Turtles.
Over here, it was Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles.
Yeah,
I'm looking it up.
I'm right.
I don't trust Jared.
Didn't they change? Is it Donatello who had the nunchucks? And I think it was Donatello. I can't remember the orange one. But they changed his nunchucks too for the British version because they said
Donatello was the purple one.
Blue one.
Oh, was it? Who was the orange?
Leonardo was blue. Donatello was purple. Michelangelo was orange. Raphael was red.
Michelangelo, I think, had the nunchucks, and they changed the nunchucks to like a rope with an arrow on or something. Did they?
You have to look that up.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they did because they said, and it was Margaret Thatcher. She said it was inciting
too violent.
But I'm sure they let fucking Leonardo, I think, again, I'm getting them mixed up, who had a fucking samurai sword, was okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's fine. But no.
Anyway, next fight in the quarterfinals.
Sorry,
go on.
Now for me now, right? Smurfs, right? Purely because it doesn't incite violence as such. It incites heroes of a small stature.
It was a prick.
Plus, it doesn't think that its audience is that thick that they have to change the colours so you know which one they are. Because Papa Smurf is blue, Happy Smurf is blue, Angry Smurf is blue.
You're pissed off fucking Jared.
I find that actually having a clue. You know what that is, isn't it? He's got to have some more food. That's why he's rushing us on.
Yeah.
Anyway, next fight. Anyway, go on, Simone.
Before you go on, I found out the other day that apparently the Ninja Turtles originally was in a comic and they were all red. And it was only for the TV show that they changed all the colours.
Yeah, for those stupid watchers.
Yeah.
They had to change the colours.
Even
though all the Smurfs are blue.
Who was the beefy Smurf for? There was one who was always fighting people, wasn't it?
Yeah, wasn't he? Was he angry?
Was he angry? I don't know.
Sox, next fight?
I don't know. He was definitely one who liked to fight.
We got Pink Panther against Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Pink Panther, yeah. Chipmunks annoy the shit out of me. I really don't like them.
Pink Panther, definitely. Soxy?
In the cartoon.
Pink Panther.
Chipmunks are still going, mind you. Panther's fucking stuff.
Oh, it's still annoying me. Even the old cartoon.
Panther's a winner. Right, anyway, is that it, Sox? Get him up on Twitter.
It'll be up on Tuesday for everyone to make a fucking vote.
Get voting. Let's see who you want to be the greatest cartoon of all time. X-Men or Spider-Man? Moggs?
What?
What's your thought of the week this week, Pat?
Oh, have I got a thought of the week?
Don't go on
Have you
with
been
it.
thinking?
No,
Have you been thinking?
He's forgot again, haven't he?
No, this one was going to be my one last week, actually, but weather's changed a bit now. But we was thinking, have you seen all this stuff now about world is healing? Everyone's on about world is healing because of obviously the less pollution and stuff, which we've definitely seen changes in. But people are saying the weather as well. And I'll admit that, like, at first, I was like, nah, bullshit. You know, the weather is not going to change this fast from thing. But this spring we've had is probably the hottest spring I can remember for fucking years. Anyway, do you think? So my thought was, do you think it is healing? Do you think the world really is adapting now and getting better?
I don't think, I know it. It's been proven that the world has healed. Steve, don't give me a look. The fucking dolphins.
It's been proven. It's definitely true. It's been proven. It's definite.
Since this lockdown, right? The canals in Venice, right, are cleaner, and it's attracted dolphins.
Yeah.
Right. Now, let's just discuss that a bit there now, right? The reason it's cleaner is because the boats aren't churning up the sediment in the water.
Exactly. So it's fucking healing, isn't it?
Healing?
Yes.
No, it's settled. That's all.
That's where I'm coming from.
The dolphins are probably there, but because the sediment's up, they haven't back seen them.
One thing I was going to bring up, right, and you're all going to probably laugh at me with this, right? But since this lockdown and this pandemic, etc., and there's been less cars on the road and less fucking like pollution in the air, and they're saying that pollution causes rain and causes fucking etc. and etc.
Right.
etc.
In New Delhi, right? New Delhi, Milan, right? The air has been cleaner, right? They call this. Pollution has dropped massively.
That's a given, considering pollution from vehicles is one of the biggest contributors.
Yeah, so the world will heal because it's less pollution, right? Nitrogen dioxide pollution is down by 30%, right? Air pollution levels in Rome are down 49%.
In Rome, nowhere else, just Rome.
But residents in some cities have also begun to notice animals turning up in strange places at unusual times, right?
Coyotes.
Yeah.
But it's because we are not there, you plum.
That's my point.
That's not healing.
Obviously, the skies are clearer because we're not using as many cars.
Yeah. The air pollution in India is cleaned right up.
Yeah. But is that making the weather change? That's my point. Is this weather anything to do with the fact that we're closing cars?
Steve, you drop pollution, right? And the world, the planet will heal itself. It literally will. You see things cleaner and cleared up because it's like an infection. You have an infection in your arm, you get rid of that infection, and the body will heal. It's the same as fucking Earth. There's no difference.
Calm down, Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson, calm down.
Is there anything to do with the weather?
No, it's too quick.
That's what I think.
Mark, don't listen to this dick.
Too quick for the
Don't listen to this know-it-all prick. Trust me, he wouldn't believe me there, did. You see the rocket up in the sky until he Googled it. He argued with me, God, Google it. I was right.
Yeah. He was right, but he didn't see it himself, apparently. Have you seen that rocket up in the sky?
If I had an infection in my finger, right, and I got rid of that infection, right, so the pollution, my finger would heal, right? Yeah. The pollution, right, dropped fucking massively around the planet, right? So the planet will heal. It will. The planet's going to
make it a better place. My finger's gonna boo, but tomorrow it'll be better than sunny.
But put it this way, Ian, right? If you were tipping, I don't know, a dark liquid like soy sauce, for example. If you were tipping soy sauce into a river or into a stream of running water, down the bottom end, it's going to be black. But if I stop pouring up soy sauce, eventually that water is going to be clear again.
Yeah.
So what we're doing with the cars not running, we are essentially stopping pouring the soy sauce. But that doesn't mean like the planet is gonna the weather, is gonna change like that quick. That's my point. I can understand the water being clearer. I can understand
It even says, I just googled like changes on the Earth since lockdown, right? And it's everywhere. The Earth is heating. That's all it says.
Morgan, can I just ask a question? Jared, can I have your opinion?
Right, I don't know fuck all about this. I can't stick my finger in the air and go, pollution is down. I've got to look at the people who fucking measure this shit to get the info. I haven't got a fucking pollution testing finger, Steve.
I know pollution is down.
If I asked you, right, to tell me something, you're going to research it first. I'm nuts.
Morgan just asked me my opinion.
You do.
Morgan asked me my opinion, and I didn't say, hang on, I'll ask somebody else.
The emissions have dropped, air quality is fucking better, the world will fucking heal itself.
I agree, but did that make Wales sunny? That's what he's asking.
Yeah, that's my point, exactly. Did that make Wales hot?
No.
I don't think so too.
No.
I believe the world is healed, definitely the world's healing itself.
Answer the question!
But I don't think it caused the... I don't know.
It's just
he did 2 minutes ago. Google told him.
No, I was talking about the world healing, I was.
Because they've always said, you know, like, older generation always say, oh, summers back when I was a kid were way hotter and way better. But then when I remember summers when I was a kid, I always think, I don't remember the fucking shitty rainy days.
Climate change can affect the weather, obviously, which we know anyway.
God, he's talking again.
Don't
mute him. Don't me to mute him. I will happily mute him. I will happily mute him.
But like Morgan, exactly what you just said, you're bang on with them.
I don't remember the shitty rainy days where I stayed in and did fuck all. I remember the times, remember when we went up the mountain for a walk and it was boiling, or we had a barbecue because it was so hot. We remember that more, but I feel like I wouldn't lie. I can't remember a spring this hot for a long time. Like,
well, according to this, right, with the lack of emissions, right, it is likely that average temperatures in the UK will rise.
Really?
Yeah.
Right, so Jared, Morgan, can I just direct this at Jared now?
Yeah.
Jared, we've been having excessive pollution for many, many decades, yes? Correct?
And and the pollution have never dropped this much, ever.
Look with me now.
No.
And the world is heating up because of it, correct?
Yes.
Oh, did you hear them go down a bit then?
Yes.
Right. So based on all those scientific facts that came before this spring in Wales, right, and England, I'll give you England as well, right? Would it mean by not having pollution, which is the opposite of what we've had, make it go cooler but also warmer?
Well, I just read in there that it did.
Don't read your opinion.
Well, put it this way: since the fucking climate change, right? We don't have seasons anymore. Those seasons are all shit. And that's true climate change.
That's true climate change. That's because the world is warming up and the heat is coming down. That's why we are now, the heat's going up, towards the Antarctic. That's why we are growing grapes in our country, and places like France and Spain are not, because they haven't got the country for it anymore. Yeah. So now you're telling me everybody turn the fucking engines off, and now it's getting warmer. Which is it? Which one do you want?
Whatever Google tells me, because I'm not a weatherman. I'm not a fucking scientist. I'm not a fucking... None of us are, to be fair.
No.
Ask the scientists then, because they're the ones that are telling me.
Right now, 2 minutes ago, you argued with me that the world wasn't healing. And when I told you it was, and I proved you what through Google, now you agree with me. And you go, but we're not asking our job, we're asking the weather.
No, I don't.
Fuck you, Steve. Fuck
you. Did he just say I agree with him? I don't agree with him.
You did, but we're not asking our job, we're asking the weather.
My opinion is you're full of fucking shit.
The world's healing, Steve. The world's healing. Anyway.
I think the pollution we were pumping into the atmosphere, into the world, was speeding up the climate change. But I don't think that us cleaning up now and stopping using as many vehicles and factories closing and stuff is affecting the weather right now. I don't think so. I think
totally agree.
All I know is, unfortunately, right now with like the emissions lower and all that stuff, I think it's not going to last. It's going to get back to normal within a couple of years again, anyway. So
yeah, and I don't like that. And I'm not saying that. Oh yeah, fuck it. Use as much fuel as you want. It doesn't affect you. It definitely does. We know that now, and this should be proof that people who disagree with that are fucking
Like,
because
you could laugh. You could laugh at me, Buick, but I don't give a fuck. But for all we know, this coronavirus could be Mother Nature going, I've had a fucking enough. Send out the virus. Let's clean the planet up a bit.
yeah.
You've got more chance of a virus occurring and a pandemic occurring from chopping down trees and making space for people than you have from the pollution we're producing.
Yeah, but it's the same thing. Chopping down trees now, we're still killing the planet by doing that. The forestations and stuff. We're still fucking harming our planet. And for all that we know, this virus could be Mother Nature's way of going, I've had enough. Anyway, let's move on to...
I'm telling you now, next week we're going to do plastics.
Let's move on to the final end of the show quiz. Are we looking forward to this?
Why are you looking forward to it?
Why are you looking the final end of the show quiz?
It's not a final end of the show quiz.
It's final. I'm quitting after this show. I'm quitting, boys. Unless Steve goes, I'm fucking quitting. I've had enough of the little fucking credit.
Grand finale.
Anyway, so this is...
Can I just point out, Steve, you're red as fuck. Soxy, you look really degrading the black and white, bud.
What do you mean look degrading red and fucking black and white? It's your PC, bud.
No, I am red as fuck. I've been sun-tanning out in the hottest spring for the last couple of 100 years since records began, based on Professor Johnson. Professor Google Johnson.
Go on, Socks.
Anyway, so yeah, it's my turn for the fucking quiz. And as you all know, everyone loves my fucking quiz.
Are we getting a
end of the show quiz? Come on.
End of the show
quiz. Do the scores, Mark.
I'll do the scores.
Right, you do the scores.
Right, so these are movies, TVs, intros, outros, and songs within the movies and TV shows. And I want to fucking say your name and then give me the fucking the TV program or the movie what it's out there, right? So it's just 1 point, 1 point each.
So right. We got.
So if I say to you, what's this?
Star Wars.
Star Wars Episode 5, Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah, right. So
definitely not.
Right, but what I'm going to explain to you, right, is there's some movies in this playlist which I will give you an extra point if you tell me what the full title of the movie is.
Right, okay.
All right. So Morg, Jar, Steve, fucking listen. Right?
Before we go, so we're just doing movie scores, and it could be in any point.
So you got movies, TV shows as well. So you got TV shows in there as well, and songs within the movies as well.
Right.
Place away, Socks. Place away.
Right. So first one.
Steve. Shit. Jungle Book.
Nope. So Steve, if Jared and Morgan don't get it right, you're back in.
Is he fuck? This is you get it right, you tell us the answer, you moron.
I'm the quiz master. There we go.
We're gonna be here all fucking night.
He's got pizza.
Morg.
Steve.
Night Before Christmas.
Yes, it is indeed Morgan. Nightmare Before Christmas. And it's just called This Is Halloween. That's what the song was called.
This is Halloween.
Trying to do that.
This is Halloween.
Next one. Morgan.
18.
Nope.
Oh.
Steve?
Jared!
Steve?
I don't want to do it. I'm going to go Stingray.
Nope.
Thunderbirds.
Thunderbirds it is.
Thunderbirds
are go. Next one.
Sweat there, no?
I lived at a Greyhound station west of Santa Fe. We were 17, but in the sweet.
I have no idea.
Anyone?
Not a clue.
La La Land.
Wow, never seen it.
I'm not as camp as Jared.
No. On to the next one.
Jared.
Ja.
Beauty the Beast.
It is.
Nope.
Oh,
On to
I thought there was two then.
He's out.
Morgan!
Fuck!
Morgan.
Aladdin!
It is indeed Aladdin.
I was Beauty and the Beast too.
On to the next one.
Jared.
Ja.
Home Alone, motherfucker.
It is indeed Home Alone.
Fuck, I didn't even hear that.
Next
I gave
one.
1 decibel.
Next
Yeah.
one.
That's all I need, but that's all I need.
Oh my god.
Steve.
Steve.
Isn't that Beauty and the Beast?
It is
It is.
indeed Steve.
It is.
Beauty and the
It is.
Beast.
Fuck! I was singing it right and all. A tailor's always fine.
He knows all the classics, that one does.
On to the next one.
If Dane was here, I'd be loving this now, he would. God bless his soul.
Dude, stop it.
Let's get down to business to defeat the horns.
Morgan!
Steve. I was there for
Morgan.
That was Morgan.
Why was
That was
it
Morgan.
It was
Man,
I'm
Morgan.
checking this.
It was
I am
That was
checking
Morgan.
this. It
That was
wasn't.
Morgan.
It was
It wasn't.
It was.
Morgan.
Mulan!
It is indeed
You
Mulan.
prick. I am checking this next week, Marks. I tell you now.
Alright.
On to the next one.
Morgan!
Morg.
US Office.
I give you that. I give you that. It is The Office.
Never seen it.
Brilliant show.
Brilliant. Love it.
On to the next one.
Jared!
Morgan!
Jared.
Superman!
I was going to throw some easy ones in there. This is quite hard, this one is now. Quite hard. So I'll give you a clue, it is a TV series.
Morgan!
No,
Morg.
Morgs! No,
Morg.
Morgs, don't say it!
Sherlock!
It is
No!
indeed Sherlock,
Fucking
Morgan.
hell, Morgs, you prick! I knew it all! I knew it! Such a
Why
dick.
am I so red?
You are so red, Morg.
I look like Morgan.
I'm boiling. No, I know Redder.
On
Look
to
like
the,
Morgan with a filter.
on to the next one.
I can't hear.
This is music from the movie.
Morgan.
Morg.
Yes. Moana?
Nope.
You out.
No.
Go on, keep going.
Steve, chat.
I'm waiting for the words, Am.
Jared!
Steve. Oh,
Chat.
Edward Scissorhands?
Nope.
Ooh,
Steve.
Steve. Titanic.
Right.
it is.
So everyone is back in because Steve was wrong.
Ah,
Fuck
I'll
you,
give you a
Bill
clue.
Ding.
I'll give you a clue. This movie contains blue characters.
Steve. Up top.
Steve, what in there, bud?
All the scoops.
Next one.
That's horrific, whatever it is, horrific.
Steve.
Steve.
American Horror Story.
It is indeed. It's American Horror Story.
no.
If he hasn't got the toilet paper commercial fucking music in here, I'm not gonna be happy, boys.
On to the next.
We all start freaking out.
On to the next one. This is quite hard. This one is.
Try I get headphones in, but every time I can't do it, I lean forward. Can't hear a thing.
Or me.
I'll skip on a bit.
Morgan.
Mog.
The Prince of Egypt.
I shall give you rest. It is indeed the Prince of Egypt.
What the fuck is the Prince of Egypt?
Brilliant. Doing his DreamWorks.
Moses, Joe.
Yeah. It's really good animation, that is.
Three more.
Why do I want to know this? Morgan.
Mog.
Star Trek.
Nope.
Oh.
Sorry.
Never heard of it.
Sorry, everyone. I will play it again. Ja, Steve. Does anyone want a clue?
Yeah.
The first Avenger.
Jared!
Ja.
Yeah.
Captain America!
It is indeed Captain America.
Good job, so pleased.
Two
I have to
more.
have a clue.
Two more.
Yeah, go on, ready.
It's playing.
Is it? Oh. Rings a bell, oh.
Anyone? No?
Nah.
Schindler's List.
Schindler's List.
Is that a clue?
No.
He couldn't think of a clue, could he?
Save Schindler's List.
He genuinely couldn't think of a clue.
Right. So as no one got that, two more.
What?
What?
Jared!
Ja.
Buffy Vampire Slayer?
Nope. Ja is out.
That was the opening beginning bit.
Ja, you're gonna kick yourself first.
I know.
I know, it sounds...
So that is the full theme song. Does anyone want a clue?
Don't think it's the full one.
It is.
Is
I
it?
haven't a clue.
So so previous podcasts I've been rewatching these.
Right.
So that's the theme song of the one I've been rewatching.
Play it again.
Alright, then I will
Am I back in? Am I allowed to come back in?
if you want.
Yes.
If you want.
Jared!
Ja!
Are you afraid of the dark?
No!
Fuck!
Right, you're out. I'll wait for Steve to come back now. More, I'll keep on playing it. Look, anyway. I'll give you another clue, right? The guy in this program has got a full body tattoo.
Jared!
Morg,
Yes, Prison Break.
it is indeed Prison Break.
Yeah.
Ja, what the fuck were you all about?
Don't know, but...
As Steve is gone.
Where is Steve gone?
Don't know.
I'll give you one just for you two.
Is that enough?
Right, I'll give you one just for you two because the ones I had were fucking quite yeah. So I'll give you one just for you two, and I want you to name the movie, right? What it's from? Which movie it's from? If I can find it.
That's what we've been doing all game talk.
Yeah, I know that, but this one is fucking from the movie itself. I want the full title.
They all have been.
Let me just fucking find it. Where's it gone? Oh, don't tell me I fucking lost it now.
You've lost it. You fucking lost it. I apologise for audio listeners.
I fucking have.
There's a lot of dead egg.
Ah, you fucking
There's a lot of there, and Socks, you've lost it. Socks, do you want to leave it? Do you want to just give us our scores and leave it?
No. I might have got it.
He's back. Steve can do the final question.
I might have got it.
Steve, it was Prison Break. The last fucking one was Prison Break.
I'm sorry for that. I just couldn't make it. They've been running down my leg for a week, did.
And Socks, you want to give us the last one, but he's lost it.
Star Wars.
Yeah, that's Star Wars, but fucking I can't fucking which one it is.
So does Morgan get it then? Steve, Star Wars.
Is it Steve? Socks, is it Steve?
This is the last one. I want the full title of the movie.
Morgan.
I'm gonna
sit in a block. That is.
Say your name.
That is Jared.
That
That is Star Wars Episode 6, Return of the Jedi.
incorrect.
He's out. Let me listen to it all now. Oh, fucking hell.
Steve.
Familiar?
Steve?
It's Return. No, it's the Empire Strikes Back, isn't it? Sorry.
Nope. So Morgus is left on two now.
Oh.
Right, that's Leia's theme anyway.
Fucking Leia's theme. It's the first fucking one. Star Wars Episode 1, A New Hope.
Don't ever commit to
Episode 3.
Mark, you know he's wrong.
Episode 4.
You know he's always wrong. Put it that way.
Leia,
Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope.
original. It's gotta be original. Which one?
Episode 4, A New Hope. We said the other two, Mogs. Mogs, only one left.
What?
Mogs, one left.
Steve didn't say yet.
Yeah, he said Empire Strikes Back. He
I
did.
said Empire.
Oh, Morgan.
Morg.
That was A New Hope.
It is indeed.
That was A New Hope.
I thought Steve said 3.
Fucking
So,
dickhead, Mogs.
end of the show quiz. Steve finished dead last with 3.
Oof.
Jared with 4. And Morgan with 7.
Seven.
Sorry,
Smash.
8. Well, I just one just now, so 8.
8.
And 8. Oof.
Scumbag.
That's my
Anyway.
favorite quiz.
If you do like anything you got, anything about this podcast, please subscribe. It doesn't cost you. It takes you a couple of seconds. Just click, subscribe, and we'd be grateful and thank you for
Yeah,
it.
so the video now has got our Twitter link, our Discord link, and
Yeah.
also our Facebook link. So head on over.
Definitely join the Discord. I like speaking to people on the Discord. It's good.
Yes, yeah. I've been Jared.
Andrew hasn't got many friends anymore. To be honest.
No, I am.
New friends.
I've been Jared.
I've been Andrew.
I've been Morgan.
And I'm dead last.
Stay safe and stay happy.
Vape on and vape safe.
Well, lads.